It is time for Rimworld. Hey, welcome back to stream. Yeah, it's been quite some days since I last streamed, just because like, after Monday's stream, which was like last week's Monday, I just felt like really tired. Fell into bed basically. I thought it was because I had like so much work to do at that day, just because, I wasn't really used to working anymore. I basically had like such a long break between university semesters, just because how my exams were like laid out. And I thought it was just that I had to talk for 4 hours straight and then still had some lectures afterwards, that I was just like completely tired. No, I was wrong. I just had like a really bad cold. Like basically I fell into bed, woke up the next morning, could barely talk. First I thought it was just because I was talking way too much on the day. But then like as the day progressed, I was quite sure it was just a cold, luckily. But I basically had like no voice for most of a week. And yeah, I'm kind of back. I'm still slightly under the weather. You might be able to hear it. I do not know. I don't actually record my voice too much to really figure it out. But I might be, coughing and stuff. I might have to mute every once in a while and have to drink a little bit more than usual. I don't know. I mean, I try to stay hydrated, and you should too. Let's be honest. Stay hydrated. Anyway, returning to Rimworld. It's been so long. Also, I kind of shrunk down my cam for once. I feel like this might help with like the whole not being able to read stuff that's on the characters situation. I might just have to, flip the camera and put it on the right side, because it looks kind of weird if I, since I like mostly look like slightly to the left on my side, which is like to the right to yours, so, would look kind of weird if I looked in the wrong direction. So I would have to flip it and stuff. I don't know. It's like at least 3 clicks, and I'm lazy. Keeping it like this, we're just gonna jump back into the game. It's been so long, I didn't actually remember what we did last time, so I actually had to check the video, like the VOD that I have. And yes, we were raided at the very end of last stream. And we won that raid, one died, but we have 2 prisoners right now. I mean, that's mostly readable. I mean, I should probably still, like, whenever something happens, I kind of have to, disable the cam still. So I should probably still move it, like, probably for next stream. But we have, like, a waster who is steadfast and capable of a lot of stuff. And hunt wasters, those guys who needed... Yeah, they have a psychite dependency. But technically we do grow that stuff, if I recall correctly. Let me check. It's been so long. Yeah, psychoid plant. I feel like the T is enough. It might be. And we also have a dirt mole. Dirt moles are, they are undergrounders in general. Like they generally have like traits that work well with the undergrounder trait, which makes them happier while you're inside, basically, and preferably, under a mountain. Great for digging. Also very, expert social character here. But they're both quite old, actually. Health-wise, frail, this person is a lot healthier. Anyway, I feel like we can still deal with them, and we kind of just need people currently. Did I already set them to convert? Yeah, I did. So we will convert those guys to our ideal legion. This should also give us like more points, since we still need some to reform later on. That's a very revenge. Oh, Varg is probably quite hungry. Okay, but you still survive, that's fine. I'm getting some fresh meat for him. We did those... Exactly, wait. Yeah, Pexi died and Orange died, and I feel like Orange was our build-up previously. And we don't really have one right now. From what I recall right now. You would be one though. Right? 1 construction... 5 in construction, but no passion. Okay. So Skull could be quite useful to have in the colony, just so we can at least build again. Like, it just takes so long for people to... Oh wait, you're a fast learner. Okay, fast learner actually helps with that. Major break risk. Why do you have a major break risk? You're a pessimist, okay. And you are our doctor, right? Ah, okay, it's coming back to me. We started building like a place for you under the mountain, so you can actually keep yourself busy there. It's kind of annoying. That's a major one. Maybe once you sleep. Red 5 is pregnant. We have so many reds already, right? Let's check animals. We have a few. Didn't we have like area 4 is probably for animals? I feel like we started setting that one up and didn't really finish because we got raided. We should probably do the... That's been so long, like can barely remember where exactly all those buttons are. I'm just gonna say that they are not allowed inside for the most part. It should be fine. But like this, they should at least be safe. Also, we are almost done with the wall. I say that there's like still a lot of space missing, but still, you know, it's a good start. I mean, a wooden wall isn't like the best, but it's certainly better than nothing. Giving you like a little bit more space. Illuminator no longer incapable of walking. Oh, you're one of the prisoners. Okay, giving you those spaces over here. Giving them as much room as they are going to need. Over here, okay. Then manage areas. Area 4 is animals. Area 3 has not been selected yet. I'm gonna do like a walls version. Like this one also has like the inside area, just in case we need to get our colonists to safety. They are also going to be allowed inside of here, just because this is also going to be like our med bay later on. Let's manage that one. Name it walls. We have a work area that's slightly larger than the wall area currently. I'm gonna even extend it further. All of this. Just so we can actually use those zones properly. Okay. So very revenge, we were done with that one. Eddie is obviously our hunter for the most part. You were the fast learner, okay. Obviously. I should probably speed up the game a little bit. Just so we can actually make a little bit of progress over here. While I'm doing like more home zones, I would like for those walls to be kept repaired. The easiest way to do that is just home zone it all. That one. And since we don't actually use the home zone for like actual like zoning purposes, it makes it also a lot, you know, more convenient. Let's repair those. We can also repair those. It's basically just a marker of where we want to repair stuff. Recreational opportunity soon. First, wait, 11th of September. That's definitely soon. We definitely want to reform our ideology at some point. Just because I randomized everything in the beginning, and I feel like as we progress, we should probably figure out what we actually stand for. Solar we don't actually care about. We have... It's this one, right? No, it's this one. Wait, am I? 7th of September. Did you have that one already? I mean, this one seems to be from another ideology. It's probably from theirs. Should be this one, right? Yeah, okay. I just misread that. Okay, we don't actually have one. We don't actually care about the other ideologies currently. I don't actually know if there's like an advantage to doing all of these festivals, but since they are, they would be allowed anyway. I feel like it would be more reasonable to imprison them at some point just to convert them. But we don't actually have like the... Do you have like social people? Ultra's also a social person. Wait, no, I misread that. Who is a social person? I think like Eddie is, right? Or on social, okay, we definitely don't have particularly great people when it comes to that. By the way, animals, you all stay in the animal zone. Same for you guys. So they don't actually run inside the house all the time. Could be slightly annoying to feed Adi, since he kind of needs raw meat. And we bring that inside all the time. You are still unhappy. Are you idle, by the way? What are you working as? You are growing, you're cooking, you're crafting. I mean, technically you could be crafting. Guess it's just that you needed something to do, maybe? I guess so. I mean, it is kind of almost the middle of the night. We also need more beds. And you're still construction person. Ooh, shaman merchant. We could trade once you wake up, just to check what they actually have. Maybe we can get rid of like, maybe some cloth, maybe some leather, just so it doesn't stack up all the time. We want to keep the books for now. Okay, you don't actually care about most of the stuff we have. Yeah, that's... To be fair, they are shamans, so... We have a lot of Psychite tea. That's worth a little bit of stuff. We could sell the ambrosia, just to get rid of it. That's like a lot of silver, you know? Can't actually hurt. We only have 3 herbal medicine. But you only sell 1, that's fine. Some pemmican. We don't actually have that much food, I just realized. Do we have a lot of cloth rice? Huh. We're kind of behind our harvesting stuff and things, so... alpacas. We could sell some... Yeah, you know what? Let's just... keep it like this. What's this? Harbinger seed. The seed of a harbinger tree. It can be planted to grow a new harbinger tree, which will eat any corpses or meat placed nearby. A gnarled tree that grows a flesh-like covering around a bioferrite skeleton. Harbinger trees are capable of feeding on corpses and raw meat and will consume those placed nearby. If well fed, the growth will continue to grow. The tree can be harvested for twisted meat and bioferrite. Do we need that stuff? In a tribal myth, these trees are the emissaries of a mad, shapeless god who rules an endless black ocean. The myth ends after the shapeless god reaches up from the water and tears down the sky. Interesting. Again, like, I don't actually know too much about anomaly yet. What's a metal blood serum? They're also new, okay. A syringe full of rust-colored liquid that constantly hardens and liquefies. When injected into the bloodstream, the metal blood substance can harden the flesh when it anticipates a blow, making the user more resistant to damage. However, the bioferrite-based chemistry of the serum also makes the user particularly vulnerable to fire. Oh, for 5 days. Okay. I was kind of confused if that's just a permanent thing that would be like kind of, you know, kind of good. I mean, it, in general, could be kind of good. And a Juggernaut serum? Syringe of the opaque, milky yellow liquid that increases the user's strength and speed and allows them to recover from injuries faster. Yeah. The serum is injected into the user's musculature, where it adds energy to various metabolic processes. However, the unstable substance also psychologically influences the mind, provoking unsettling thoughts and severely reducing the user's mood. I do like those serums with trade-offs. That sounds kind of good, but metal blood in general seems really good. Like if you take it, as long as you don't have like an input rate, to keep like our important people alive, always safe, no overdose chance. You know what, but I feel like it doesn't actually fit our playthrough right now, so let's just keep it like this. Maybe later on. I talked about it, like the ideology is currently we're guilty, we don't actually want to fight. I don't think we would prepare too much for it. Maybe if we change some stuff over time. Animal bad. By the way, I used hurt. Did somebody... Didn't you get hurt from the cassowary? Am I imagining things? I might be. Anyway, why are you researching? You don't cut stuff. You're researching the two and constructing first, but we don't actually have wood, if I see that correctly. We absolutely need more people. Certainty goes down, okay. You are... no, you are the construction person, right? Okay. We should probably... no wait, Vulture is the one who can convert people. Convert... 4%, that's like nothing, but it does have a cooldown, so we should probably use it. I don't know how stuff here works currently. Like I've heard that you actually are supposed to improve the situation for your prisoners now. It used to be that it was actually better to keep them unhappy, so first of all there was like a special break that they could have, like mental break. Heat wave, that could get kind of dangerous. Oh wait, it's here. There's like a stat that we have to pay attention to. Ooh, max comfortability temperature is 30 degrees, or like below 30. So we should probably get like a passive cooler installed here. What about you? Similar, okay. Because the heat wave can get dangerous real quick. Do we have... We have vents. We could just install one like this. Maybe we install the cooler over there. That should be fine, right? You're breaking this first, but it's okay because it's a prison anyway, so who cares? Like 2 prison rooms. You're still the Shaven Merchant, right? Yeah, probably. Just don't want to see you guys die from all the heat. Ooh, 40 degrees already. Okay. Interesting that you don't actually get a heat stroke yet. Please construct stuff. And then you're not assigned to wardening, but Eddie can take him to bed. And now we only need some more wood. Who does the plant cutting stuff? It's also Eddie. How about you go to cut some plants? Oh yeah, this is the other festival we don't care about currently. Okay, they are leaving. Please don't get a heat stroke. You are getting heat stroke already. I hope you can deal with it for like a few more hours. Yeah, should be fine. Should wake up in a second. Do the wardening, and once you're done wardening, you should probably cut down some trees, hopefully. You're actually completely healthy again. I mean, more or less, you still have a heat stroke. Could you please chop some wood first? I don't actually want people to die because of, you know, stuff and things. Gonna harvest like so much wood. Psycho tolerance. Oh wait, we changed the drug policy, right? He said you can drink a tea every 3 days. Okay. This is fine. Everything is fine. Get some wood and then you're still the... No, you're the construction person. Whatever you do, please, you know, do construction. Get you guys cooled down a little bit. We might need a second cooler, hopefully not. Nah, if we can go below 30. I mean, it should have at least stopped it. And once nightfall hits, should get cool enough. First of all, dromedaries join. Okay. Eddie should still be able to get those. We might need to kill some more animals. Auto slaughter, we already do that with goats. Okay. We might need to increase like the fenced off area. Okay. You're unhappy, obviously. You're on a days. You failed to convert. I didn't actually know that you get like a negative opinion about that. Huh. Oh, here. Oh, there. Try to convert. I did not know that there was actually a mood debuff for that. Good to know. We should probably start building part of our wall out of granite. Just because we actually have a lot of that stuff. And you know, it doesn't actually burn down that much. Get it over here. Maybe over here because there's like still a lot missing. Granite wall. That should help. And we can slowly replace the wall over time. But we also want to keep some wood for later, so it would be useful. Can somebody please move in the components since they are deteriorating onto here? Give him more granite wall. And that should be fine, hopefully. Okay, we're making some slow progress. What are you researching? We are researching electricity. It's gonna take quite some time still. Can we do like a festival? I know you can do a leader speech. We don't actually have any negative impact currently, but we should probably at least wait until Vulture is, you know, normal again, sane again, whatever. Done with the days. And we have the pollution dump, 90 toxic waste packs, and we get a side trip. Chaos skip was the... Which ability was that? Teleport the target to a random position near where it started. Objects above a certain size cannot be transported. Yeah, okay, that's not that interesting actually. It's a Masterworks. Gives mining and crafting XP. Actually really good. I don't know if it's worth getting all that waste dumped on us though. But then again, I mean, I don't think our people would actually know what actually those toxic waste packs mean. So maybe we would just, you know, leave them in a dump somewhere. And we can clean it up later, you know. Because I feel like this menu is actually really good. Like mining XP, To be fair, mining XP isn't that interesting actually on this map, but crafting to 14. I think crafting skill is actually not that bad. And reading recreation type. Does it actually say... I don't think it tells me how great the recreation is here. That's definitely the most interesting one. Maybe the psychic shock lens. Exactly, this is the one you can shoot like basically an enemy and they just fall over and you know, they stop fighting. There's a chance for brain damage, but we can maybe get like some great prisoners for that. But again, I feel like our people wouldn't actually try that too much. So how about we take the manual? That's okay. It's very much okay. And then we have like a dumping stockpile down here. And you only get toxic waste packs. Get that on a critical priority. And then we, you know, deal with it later. Pots arrived. Down there, and the waste packs arrived, and they arrived up there, yeah. They are going to deteriorate quite quickly, so we should probably deal with that soon. But first, Eddie, all that stuff once you're done. And ooh, animals. How about Atticus? Since you can actually haul stuff, I'm just gonna keep you on unrestricted. Maybe you're going to haul like a little bit down here. That would massively help. Okay, we have some doors. It's actually quite cool in here. 19 degrees. It's perfect. We should probably turn off some of our cooling inside the big room. 45 degrees. Just gonna check. I feel like we have a massive temperature range here, up to 40 degrees. It's like 10 degrees better than whatever the prisoners have. For now, that should be fine. You can eat some stuff. Oh, you're fighting. That's okay. It's kind of the problem if I don't feed you. But hey, we also get like free meat. Technically, we could get like an automatic hunting area using that method. I just realized. Basically have like a lot of hungry animals somewhere and make sure that all the wild animals can only go there. You're doing something, you're cleaning dirt. How about I get you unrestricted here? You can haul the food and also some of the waste packs. As many as possible. Technically, there's a trick. You know what? I'm gonna try it. How do you do it? I know I'm normally not using that stuff, but I kind of want to do it because I've actually never done it, but I've seen it multiple times. We go over there and we say no travel supplies, all people, all prisoners, and all animals that add weight gather together, and we have like a massive... we have like a lot of stuff we could carry. And I already did it the wrong way. Let's go inside again. 2 stockpile zones. And that should do it actually. Now we go to the world. And we can form a caravan. And we can cancel it, but the people will still pick it all up, and until the caravan leaves the area, they still believe that they have the whole carrying capacity. So 300, and then all the waste packs. It's like half of them. No travel supplies, okay. Yeah, sending those. And then we check back in our area. And then inside Eddie. They just cancelled the entire... Okay, I might have just cancelled the entire caravan. You know what? Let's just give up. I know technically you can like remove people from the caravan and they would all just carry it, and then you can do it like a little bit more manually. I feel like for now, how about we just, you know, haul that stuff away. Really delete those zones. Don't care about those. I just don't want those waste packs inside my home. You're not no longer in a psychotic state. That's great. So you can get to work. You are sick? I just heard. Oh, you heard. Heat stroke. Ah, that's probably bad. We should probably also make sure that it's staying cool inside. We might need like a barn for all our animals where you can actually cool them down later on. I hope that the heat wave stops soon. Lasted for 2.5 days, almost. Dromedaries, you're fine. Serious, 35%. We might have to carry them inside at some point. Yeah, the rain should probably stop the fire, hopefully. Crazy. You're going home, hopefully. That's dumping some stuff over here. That's fine. Okay. You are still busy. How sleepy are you? How about... that's still cute. Once you're done, I'm just gonna cancel your work. It's fine. We can work on it tomorrow. And... yeah, prior... okay. You're hauling stuff? No, you will not haul stuff. You just go home. And you just had a social fight. What happened? You can still not fully read everything. Roger shared a word about cooking with lentils with cat. Okay. They exchange thoughts about helping the poor. I don't even know what an aardvark is. Well, I guess cat got mad and they started a fight. You definitely seem a lot more hurt. They tried to convert people, didn't actually work. People are very unhappy. You want some food? Could like the heat wave please stop? At some point, please. Yeah, so 45 degrees. Can you maybe, once you're done, can you refill that stuff? I'd like it to be like less than 30 degrees in here. Doesn't seem to lower it yet. Maybe we need another bit of wood in here. 44, 43, it's slowly getting lower. Oh, your abilities are ready again. You're still halfway. That takes so long. We don't actually have people great at talking yet. Like a social trainer would have been nice, but you know, would have also been some work. We all know we don't like work. Very hot inside of here. In worst case, they can just, you know, huddle up here. Like Cat is doing right now. And you're drinking some tea. It's okay. Certainty goes down slightly. 4%, that's... okay, 2% over there. They might actually die of old age before I convert them. I also wanted to give them like a place to sit. Gonna work on that slowly and maybe... never used those wall torches. I'm just gonna try it. Seems to be like we can actually build them above like a table and stuff, which is nice. My break rest, yeah, you again. We really need to figure out how to deal with all those break risks. Also, I definitely need to get rid of those packs. And like soon. Still 4%. It's a lot better. But still not great. Our plans should be fine, hopefully. As long as the rain stays. Ah. Making a progress very, very slowly. And I break risks. Probably because it's way too hard. And we have no food left, I just realized. How about we get rid of some goats? Go to slaughtering you. Go to one slaughtering you. We do have two other ones, but two should be fine for now. We don't actually have enough for other stuff. It's fine. We will survive probably. I get you to do stuff. Who's doing handling stuff? Oh, that's you. Work. I would like you to not bed rest while we need to cook. Getting some of those. Now we have some food at least. We also have some milk. Cat is fully healed. Who is our cook? Oh, Cat is our cook. Okay. So we can actually get some food in a second. Start cooking. Oh, yes. People should probably not starve now, I hope. Could you, like, not eat raw stuff? Would be nice. Okay. We should be able to survive. Go wandering around. When did we get this one? Was it just a random event where we got, like, a random tame? Otherwise, we might also need more... I want to say we need more plants, but the problem is that we kind of are running down on like just manpower to harvest it all. And that's probably the bigger problem. I'm just gonna not refill you just because we are cooking here anyway. I'm getting some more food. Okay, can I harvest something else? I like berry bushes nearby. A few. And again, it's more like a work time problem that we're having right now. But I feel like we are mostly over it now. Granite wall is technically being built. And you're still... okay. You're recovering, and once you recover, then we can finally continue work. When you're basically healed... come on. No bed rest for you. Please just, no, do your work for now. Need to kind of progress here. Okay, you're working on some tables. And torches, that should make those prisoners a little bit happier. I hope that is actually how it works nowadays. I've heard that they changed it. I am not sure if that is true though. Needs... you seem a lot happier. I mean, obviously now they are not in the dark. Wait, one of those is an underground anyway, so do they care? I forgot what it was. You don't care about being cooped up. You will be unhappy outdoors, but I feel like, is darkness one of the things that they don't care about? Anyways, this, yeah, they're actually going to clean it. And we can finally finish that wall. And then slowly like replace it and probably make it like 2 or 3 blocks thick over time. That should keep us quite safe. I don't really want to build a kill box right now. You know, mentioned it before, we don't really seem like the people who would try to efficiently kill people. So, at least for now again. We might change that over time. Also, I want to say that you should begin a leader speech. 60%, that's not the best, but hey, gonna try it. Leader speech. Should get those people a little bit happier in case it works. What are you talking about? The need for town councillors, the right to survive, Survival versus luxury, interesting. Avoiding weasels? Huh. Leader speech. Oh no, it's encouraging one, wait a second. Has finished the speech, it was encouraging and well delivered. The quality was great, we get like 1 of the points, and otherwise, does that mean that you now... leader speech. Okay, for 8 days you get +5. For some reason I thought they also would get like a work speed bonus, but I feel like this might be one of the other festivals. Huh. Did not know that this is just for mood. Wait, leader speech. Users will feel inspired and gain respect for the leader. I'm guessing the social standing got buffed. I just see like the difference in opinion here. +50 cat really likes her brother, but not the other way around. So, you know, that's kind of sad. What about the rest? Oh, this is one of the prisoners. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Why don't you like people? Hard work? Oh, because you're a hard worker. Okay, now I'm kind of confused. You are industrious. Okay, you're really hard worker. Okay, great memory. Are you never interacting with those guys? Because it feels like you have like no idea about those. Like if you're looking at social, it's always like the -5, okay, and no other opinion. If I like, for example, click at Vulture for, here and say, Eddie, chit chat. Okay, they talked. Faction leader does help. The speech is most of it. But like there's a +9 for chit chat. They talked, but like but Eddie doesn't actually remember it apparently. Which is interesting. You're starting to harvest stuff? Psychic Soothe? Oh, that's amazing. Might be time to move stuff around then. Unrestrict you all. You're meditating, I don't care. That's done. You just haul stuff. How about you haul this stuff over here? I'm just gonna force everyone to haul like 2 things. If you cannot haul. Okay. But you can research. I guess so. They have some pews that I wanted to build. Cannot be built. Is there like a minimum build level? Maybe, maybe not. Because otherwise, you would still be building those. Oh, you can't build them because they are okay. Because it's from a different ideology. I still have to get you into our ideology. Interesting, interesting. Needs no food. Somebody should probably give some food over there. Oh, I hope you're doing that right now. No, you're just talking. We probably just don't have any food. Okay, who is plant cutting? Probably gonna prioritize that right now. Cat, once you're done, could you maybe... Can refuel? We don't have food. We have a little bit of rice. Is the bill not... Oh, it's not set up that people can... Okay. That's obviously a problem. How about you prioritize hauling the rice in? So Cat can cook and then we can deal with it in a second. Okay, you're hauling stuff in. Please cook now. Kind of. We need food for the prisoners especially. Obviously not. A bit of that stuff is ready to be harvested. Corn as well. I feel like we really have to expand the corn area. Just because it uses a lot less work. just because, and we get like a lot larger harvests in once it's done. Also, this is very, very dangerous with that open door over there. I don't actually want the like raids to focus on that one, or to come through that door. Nobody's mining, obviously. There's so much stuff to do and so little time. No? Well, that's still a problem. But we'll figure it out. People are starving. You're starving. Okay, how about we... what did I want to do? I wanted to order you guys to harvest a little bit of the rice. Hey cat, welcome in. How's your day been? And all that jazz. Eclipse. Okay, it's kind of dark. That's fine though. Can we... maybe... Are you... making like no progress here. I'm gonna go back to saying that you're all in the work zone though. Maybe I can get Cat to actually harvest some stuff in time so people don't actually starve. Yeah, we're low on food. How bad is the starvation? Quite. Starving. Moderate malnutrition. You're kinda meh. I can imagine that. Well, you're getting some food, okay. I should probably hunt capybaras. A few of those maybe. But yeah. But hey, streams, I guess. So life kind of has to go on. Sadly. I mean, not sadly. You know what I mean. I hope. You are hunting now. Okay, that's fine. Use your pistol. But we're really out of food. You are not starving anymore, but you're also not starving anymore. Okay, that's good to hear. Also, I feel like Granny has been like really quiet again. Ah, just as I'm talking about it, Eddie has the plague. Oh, how nice. Hey, Witcher, can you maybe tell him to just get, you know, less sick and healthy actually? Doing that, then we can also do some healthcare. Please actually use medicine if you can. I feel like the plague kind of needs some proper treatment. You should have paid more attention to the wording, should have quoted it. I mean, worst case, you can always go back and clip it first. Or just edit later, it's fine. Not yet. Also, while I was sick, I actually started working on like my own Twitch bot. But I can talk about this after the raid. You're attacking immediately. There are 4 attackers. They have Go Juice, which is just a drug that makes you a lot tougher. Is the door closed? No, it's not. So they will definitely go here. I'm making a bot? Yeah, I'm making a bot. I kind of want to go away from the Steam element stuff just because I can't really do what I want to do with it. And it's kind of just easier to make like a whole bot for that. The only annoying thing is I will probably have to set up like a little database on my end just for like how do I describe it? The API, from what I see it, or like from what I'm reading, basically allows you to easily add commands, but you have to hard code them, meaning that you have to basically write it in there. Stream Elements doesn't support goose crimes. I mean, apparently not. I don't know. But like the main factors, basically, I want mods still be able to create their own commands. Basically, you know, just writing something down with just like one chat message, like not directly quotes. Quotes like to implement quotes. I also need like a database, which is like the main reason why I definitely have to go in there, just to save basically all the quotes somewhere. And where was I going with this? Basically, I still want there basically to be a command where you can just say, okay, I'm making command now. Here's the text I want to have in there. Could you please start him? Okay, started him early enough. Oh, go juice. That's great. And beer. Maybe I'm gonna place you a little bit behind. Like, I still have to go through that little path here, which gives us a little bit of a chance to... Wait, how much? Ooh, you're still at half side focus, so we should be able to stun multiple times, hopefully. The fit guy there. Goat juice, almost. Goat juice. It makes you the goat though. It basically just, you know, it's a... I don't actually know which drug it's supposed to be, but it's like a performance enhancing drug that basically makes you near unkillable. It's probably a good way to put it. I say that, but we still kill them, so... And they're fleeing now, you are fleeing. You have a pack leg. We could chase you, but no. And yeah. It's like really great in case you need something for a raid, but it has like a decent chance to get you addicted. And then you would have to produce it yourself and stuff. So I will probably not do that. Okay, where was I? Basically, the problem is I still want to have like a command, meaning that you can just type, hey, this is exclamation command, here's the word that you have to call, and then afterwards you just say the message basically. I want to still have one of those that I don't have to hardcode. I feel like more complex ones, like with timers and stuff, and like counters, like I don't actually expect mods to use that one like in the middle of stream anyway, so I don't mind hardcoding those, but at least those smaller commands I feel like should be doable. And like I only barely scratched the surface of what I can do with like such a bot. But yeah, kind of interesting, kind of fun, but I'm not a person who really codes that much in Python. I only ever took like one course on it for like internet security, where we use Python to basically hack into secure servers, meaning like whatever the university had set up, just to play around with that stuff. You're just a regular visitor, right? You can't do artistic stuff, okay. You can't actually trade, so you're actually not that interesting. But yeah, basically, I would have to code in Python, and I have not really done a lot of stuff with Python and database and stuff. I would have to read into it. It's not the worst thing, but since I was sick for the whole week, I couldn't actually concentrate that much. So yeah, didn't actually make too much progress. It basically works, it can answer stuff, but I still have to do like the whole implementation of like a command and quotes. But once that works, I hopefully can just say, okay, you can do the quote and it automatically adds the game and the date, and I can later on switch, like, for example, shorthands for the game. So in the database it then says, okay, this is Breath of the Wild, and then I can just say, okay, whenever you're reading something, just call it BOTW, for example. So a lot more automation in that sense. By the way, I feel like we are just leaving all those corpses outside, right? Yeah, okay. Then I'm not gonna start digging graves for them. You're sleeping, that's fine. Let's give those people some rest, and then we can... You know, you're meditating in bed. I get it. I really get it. You really need to get some more psych focus. That's fine though. Sleeping, okay. But yeah, this was one of the things I've been working on while I was sick. Also, I've obviously continued work on the supercut. I'm down to like a little bit under 6 hours, which is nice. So I was able to cut like over half an hour already, and I still have like 2 hours of material I can go through. It's definitely not going down to 4 hours as I had hoped, but at some point you actually have to leave some content in. Ooh, Red 6 is pregnant. Oh yeah, so many rats. We didn't have any red buffs though. Oh, Atticus is not limited because Atticus has to haul stuff down there. There's still 3 packs. That's actually really nice. I'm just gonna say all the people who can haul are going to haul stuff, and then we are done here, which is great. I really don't want to have those waste packs over here. They don't seem to deteriorate at least, so. What are the bright blue things outside? Which ones are you talking about? These? Or where outside? I'm not quite sure what you're referring to right now. Like, as long as I'm zoomed out, those are just indicators for animals, if you're talking about those. Further away, down here. We have capybaras and some dromedaries, or like, not dromedaries, boomalopes. And stuff. And down here, there's nothing blue, I hope. I don't know what exactly you're talking about. But as long as you're zoomed out, you can see like all the friendly creatures in blue and all the enemies in red. Which is like semi-new to the game, which is kind of weird. I feel like it's been something that was requested for so many years. Why is nobody hauling that stuff? Okay, you are hauling that once you are done resting. Wait, why? Oh, you have a plague. Obviously, I completely forgot about that. Okay, how about cats? You can haul that. Yeah. So basically why I'm hauling this, those are toxic waste packs. We got them via a quest, and in return we got a book. And that stuff just pollutes the... I just realized the problem with what I just said. You're not allowed outside currently. Now you can haul stuff properly. Might be... Okay, how about I clear prioritized work and you can do that properly once you wake up. How fast plague? 90%. I don't have to preach health. I mean, you know, Eddie is going to survive, no problem. I could probably get them out of bed as well. Let's get you hauling. Kinda explains why. You can probably do it without treatment. Why nothing was hauled. You're done. You have not eaten yet. We need to hunt some more stuff. Eddie will probably do that once Eddie's done being sick. Yep, develop immunity. Now you should be working, kind of. How about we just get rid of some goats for the time being? But they do produce milk, so maybe not. Also, let's get rid of the coolers. It's way too cold right now. We don't actually have to waste so much wood. And all those plants are ready to be harvested. Can I get people to harvest? Why are you so... Okay, you are hungry. You are also very hungry. Oh, 81%. Who is doing the plant cutting stuff? How about you, instead of doing that stuff, go to the harvest area and start getting us some corn. Look at all those corn packages. People can finally eat. And you should also probably get to cooking. Oh yes. Finally some simple meals again. Nobody has to starve. Maybe they have to starve. Extreme 87. Okay, they should probably survive once. You should probably deliver food and deliver food so they don't starve. Maybe you should also feed them because they're kind of too weak to... How about you stop meditating for a second and actually deal with those guys? Yep, feed them so they don't starve. And then you're allowed to meditate again. Once you're done hunting, I guess. Okay. But like corn is like amazing. just like work time efficiency wise, because like they only have to be harvested like 1/3 of the time and produce like 3 times the amount of food. Just because we absolutely don't have the manpower currently. How far along are you? You're still far away from being converted. You know, we have like so much to do. It's crazy. Okay. So many rats still. Maybe, just maybe, we have to lower the amount of rats we have. I don't actually know where all the rats are living. I'm just gonna go through all of them and wait. I'll start at the beginning. Reassign all of those. We have 2 red ones. I am so confused. Thought that would be better. The system with like the auto naming and stuff. Also, the problem is that those don't actually. Yeah, extreme malnutrition. They're always getting fed by the stuff we are eating, which is really annoying again. Hay grass is ready to be harvested. We should probably have like a stockpile zone, like over here, where we only have hay inside, so we can feed those animals with that. And we are going to build a roof over it. Yeah, the whole rat system, you know, maybe, just maybe we'll have to reduce a few of those. If Eddie asks, the rats just, you know, ran away. But like, they visited the farm. Because I feel like we need some food and they are eating all the food inside the pen. Because they can just, you know, nibble on all those plants. Also, we need like more space. Getting some more meat. Cook so much. But at least we survive. Lost the rat race, gotta unionize and fight against the Lord instead. Completely agree. They certainly weren't the fastest rat. But yeah. Also, I have to admit, right, while watching the whole supercut, basically while editing, like there are so many things that I missed. Not because I feel like they weren't obvious or something like that, but because I was distracted by chat. Like there's one moment that I kind of had to think about. Oh, sleeping sickness, that's really annoying. You're playing hoop sounds, please. Afterwards. Okay, you already get the best medicine. But basically, there's one moment where I found the surveillance device. And the funny thing was, I made a comment about like, oh wait, I thought this was just like a music player, it's kind of fascinating. This is a surveillance device. Why is it here? Basically, this was more or less my comment. And then I reacted to something in chat and ignored the second part of the message where it was talking about how, you know, it was actually active and recording something, which is really funny. And now in hindsight, but you know. It's like not the only moment. There are like a lot of moments that I kind of just missed because I was concentrated on something else. And they make so much more sense, either in context or just while I am able to think about them. But still, like all these small comments, for example. Because, you know, I mentioned it before how I always have to have like this stream of words flowing basically. And it doesn't actually give me enough time to really think about what is happening. Didn't I tell the vulture to tend to you? Please? We don't have any medicine anymore, huh? Hey Mona, welcome in. But yeah, this is like, was really funny while editing, seeing like all those stupid moments. How am I? You know, decent. I'm at least mostly over the cold, so, you know. How about you? Yeah, I can imagine why you are unwell, but, you know. I generally, you know, can understand. It's crazy. But hey, maybe we can think about like things that are happening, you know, on the rim, apparently. Like all those rats that have gone missing. Ignore the meat. But yes. Still need so much more work power. Please, can you please convert at some point? Wait, I might be able to do a ritual soon. Minecraft and Twitch is a welcome distraction. I hope so. I've been like really distracted by Minecraft recently again, which is nice. I'll probably do that once I'm hopping off stream at some point. That reminds me, I feel like, isn't Ryan's stream today a lot later? So I don't actually have to hop off early. Might be so. Hmm. 7 p.m? Okay, but it's 7 p.m. American time, so quite late actually. Well, what? It's like 3 a.m. our time zone, or 4 a.m. cats. So mad wild boars. Are they scarier? Mad. Oh no, it's a psychic wave. That's actually a lot better for us. And wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's 5. We can probably deal with 5 of those. We should get back to Minecraft. You got invited to 2 other servers and immediately got too overwhelmed to play on any of them. Also FOMO, because brain, I kinda get it. FOMO is definitely one of the reasons why I really like, well, you know, trying to be active on stuff like that. To be fair, I don't actually get too much FOMO, but, you know, I'm gonna keep this door open so all the animals come close. Should be able to deal with them, hopefully. Who is the worst shot and who's tough? You're great at shooting. You're just pessimist. None of you are tough or anything. But yeah, like it's kind of crazy how overwhelming such games can be. And like the annoying part in Minecraft is, for example, I always have like those grand plans, and it's really fun to work on them. But oftentimes they involve like 1 or 2 steps that I really don't look forward to working on. Just because I need like some prep work or something that just isn't fun. And yeah, being in such situation always ruins the fun or the mood, kind of. And then I always go in steps and return every once in a while. And like work 5 minutes on it and then return again. Definitely works a lot better whenever people are online on the server, so. Are they done? Oh, they're done. The event happened at night and I just got like mad, and the madness lasts until they... Can I get you to close the door? The madness basically just lasts until they go to sleep, and since it's night, they just went to sleep. The biggest problem is that you don't have ideas for building bases, and you don't really like playing alone. No one's ever online when you log on. I mean, I'm generally online around the time Ryan streams, more or less, and then like generally more in the evening. So, you know, if you don't want to multitask, it's probably not the greatest time slot. And now that I'm, you know, not sick again, I will probably stream pre that time slot, so I won't be online then. But we'll figure out a way to play again. Worst case, we could always play some mini games and plan around it. You managed to make an auto cactus farm with an item elevator, making water flow where you want nightmare. I kind of agree. It's something you have to figure out. That like, it's definitely a discipline to learn on itself. So you've been playing so much recently. You usually play most of on the weekends and Monday to Wednesday. I mean, I've seen you online, even though the game sometimes tells me that you aren't online. So. That's still kind of funny, in my opinion. Can we... What are you... Oh, you're busy laying in bed. Oh, sis. You know, sleeping sickness is like really terrible. It kills you if it goes to 100%. It gives you just minor debuffs, but it just lasts years and years, and it's so terrible. It's been probably like a week in World, and you're only at like 20% immunity, so what's arrived? Penguin has contacted you 15 days ago. You helped her in desperate circumstances. Since then, she's gotten back on her feet, and now she wants to reward you properly for your help. This was the refugee group. What a book. Right. Amazing recreation game multiplier. A smart and insightful novel, a trader... Wait, covers the trader as he strives to locate a letter written but never sent. It is filled with relatable humor. Each story beat flows naturally into the next. Interesting. And Stone Skin Gland, those can be installed, basically. Like I say, installed. They're like surgical things that make you stronger. This bionic gland releases chemical and machines that transforms the user's skin into a built-in suit of armor. The whole epidermis thickens and hardens to resist burns, while jointed exterior keratin plates form everywhere they can, including the head and face. While it's very difficult to physically hurt someone using this implant, the plates and hard skin significantly reduces the user's physical attractiveness. But yes, definitely a cool thing. If we go to like more transhumanism, we will definitely install such a thing at some point. But yeah. Medical treatment needed. You are resting. Could you maybe prioritize harvesting that medicine first? Because that's going to massively improve the treatment. I hope. You're holding a monkey. That's fine. And you should be tending now. That's great. And 70% quality. That's decent. That should massively help. I still can't use the breach health yet. Obviously, we have to eat raw food again because for some reason our cook is not working. Can't believe why. How about I force you to work just for a second, just to have like some proper food? You're missing raw food, that's okay. Let's get all the meat chopped up for now, and then we can get like some proper cooking done. It was like so nice, we had so much food for so long, and now this. Please cook. Meals are just a lot better than, you know, raw food. So I've heard. You've covered a hunting site. You have some leather and some pemmican, and there are just 2 people. But we are not really people who raid. Oh wait, they have toxic potatoes. I still don't know what toxic potatoes are. We might need like a shed to put all the wood in. Just because wood actually deteriorates outside. How about I also... Is it a distress signal? You intercepted a distress signal from a nearby camp of Oerado? I don't know how. I mean, we don't actually have technology here, so... I don't know, the followers of the raw carnivore diet are really vocal about how great it is. Technically speaking, it is, to my understanding at least, healthier than only eating cooked meat, you know? I still wouldn't do it. I feel like you kinda, know... how do you put it? I mean, our teeth definitely aren't really made for eating raw meat as they used to be. You know, it's like part of why like our jaws are looking like they are, you know? It's also kind of fascinating to think about. It would be nice if we had a group chat for RAM just to check in who's playing or if anyone wants to explore a build together. I mean, you can always create one, right? You can just have a group in Discord and just add everyone. Sometimes someone just has to do it, you know? And you know, there's also like 3 clicks I would definitely forget to do after stream, so. A pack of man-hunting rats have entered this area, driven insane by disease, now scarier. I mean, those people also film themselves eating entire sticks of butter, which can't be good for them. Oh, isn't there like this... Which streamer was it? That one streamer who talked about doing like keto all the time and realized that preparing food is too slow, so they just started drinking olive oil to get like the rest of the calories. Which, to be fair, seems to be working, so I don't know. Like, I generally have heard decent things about keto, but I still wouldn't drink olive oil. Can you do a group chat outside of a Discord channel? Yeah, you can absolutely do that. We had like one for redacted, for example, but I forgot how exactly you do that. Yeah, you might have to Google it, but it's definitely possible. You can just create a group, and it's a group chat. You can also just start a call in there and stuff, so. But it's fine. I'm just gonna forbid all the doors for now. Wait. Because of our schedule, you are all staying inside the wall zone. So nobody actually leaves. And then I'm also going to lock all the doors. Then unlock all the ones inside the base. So you can actually move around still. Not you. Just making sure. Doors seem safe. You have a group with some of your IL friends? I mean... Yeah, it's somewhere in the DMs. I just forgot where it was. It might be like a button somewhere where you know, started, but hey. Those diets are meant for specific ailments, conditions, are not meant to be for a general person trying to diet. I mean, kind of depends. Like, keto definitely works from the few people I know who've done it, but like, only meat, for example, definitely is not one for a general person. I completely agree. And like most of those people actually take like other supplements as well, which is again kind of proof that it doesn't work. At least not purely. You have a deficiency still. You should get some problems now. Okay, can I... This is really funny. If you want to give people stuff, like give them tea, this is actually a surgical operation for some reason. And just feed them tea. Oh yes, somebody just drank some tea, and that should actually work against their psychite dependency, because it makes them really unhappy if they don't get any. You're really hungry. How is Cat feeling right now? You know, the sickness is progressing very, very slowly. We still need medicine, and nobody can produce medicine, so. Wait. The classic therapeutic ketogenic diet was developed for treatment of epilepsy. Was just co-opted by the diet culture. That might be true. Like for example, my mother, for example, tried it, and it kind of works for her. She did it for like quite some time, but it's always kind of annoying to basically cook twice. It's also some years ago. I don't think she actually does it anymore. So it's at least not bad in that sense. And I remember seeing a video like years ago, which is where I first heard about it. But how about we first deal with this guy? You're part of the falling empire. Hey Vulture, can I get you to heal this person? Oh wait. Wildlife? Ah, there's still... Well, too bad. There's still wild rats that still wanna kill us because they all have Scaria, which is basically... what's this called in English? What's the sickness called? Well, basically the animals go wild, and if you get it yourself, you can't drink anymore. You know, where And it just kills you. What's it called? Not that important, but it's basically the sickness here. Rabies. Thank you. I could just remember the German word right now, which is Tollwut, which is again, you know, which can be very, very much misunderstood, because Wut is like just anger or like rage, basically, in that sense. And Toll can be misunderstood because there's also the word Toll, which just means super. It's great, but I don't think it actually comes from that. Probably just comes from like jumping around and something like that. Vesikauhu? Wait. I'm probably butchering that name, but water horror in Finnish kind of makes sense, yeah. It at least makes more sense than rabies. Gonna be completely honest. I don't know why it's called rabies. And are you just bleeding out? Yeah, just surprisingly good pronunciation. I mean, you know, I as a Finnish expert, you know, you know, that means I have a surprisingly good pronunciation on like 2 out of 3 words I've tried. So, you know, basically a master. Anyway, you are still unhappy. We can't have the distress signal. Those rats are still very much annoying. Like, where was I? Okay, talking about keto. Like, the first time I found out about like a keto diet was because one of those theory YouTubers, like similar to like game theory and whatnot, when that all was on the rise, made a video about it, because they actually got diabetes like a year earlier and almost died to it. And because the channel owner was like an American, obviously couldn't afford all of the insulin that he needed. So he basically looked into it and started a keto diet. And not only did he reduce like the amount of insulin he needed to like once per month or something like that. I don't fully recall like all the stuff. But he also lost like basically all his overweight. Like, he was definitely like a bigger guy in the beginning, and at the end he was thinner than I am, basically in, like, over the course of like a bit over a year, which is like such a crazy transformation. And that all while also, oh, goat 4 died. Rip goat. We should probably feed those animals. Basically that stuff. He lost weight because he wasn't using insulin. That's probably part of it. But he was also getting more than enough calories. So like, he was a lot fitter than he was before. And he was also eating more than 2,000 calories a day. Like, no problem. That's basically what he talked about. And I generally trusted that YouTuber in that sense, at least, because he wasn't actually selling anything in that. He just basically talked about this great thing, how he figured out how to not die to diabetes. Diabetes, basically. Which, you know, I generally trust people more if they don't get financial incentives out of it. But, you know, again, like, this video has been years old, and I have not watched that YouTuber in years as well, so... people are very hungry, and Cat has to cook, probably, or, like, do something, please. Can Eddie maybe also... you can plant cut. Why aren't you plant cutting? I'm just gonna force you to harvest that area. You don't trust it at all. Sounds like a great way to die of diabetes. You know. There's a pretty in-depth podcast episode of the keto diet for maintenance phase. It's a great podcast in general, and the keto episode is very interesting, as well as an episode on the BMI and other fat diets. To be honest, like, I get why the BMI started. Like, I actually heard about that, because it's basically saying nothing, more or less. It's like only nowadays used. Okay, I really have to complain for a second. Starting to harvest, and my plants all get blighted, which basically means they're worthless. I cannot use them, and they have to get, you know, harvested now, because otherwise I am going to lose the entire crop. I know you're hungry. Please prioritize cutting corn now. By the way, you also stop resting in bed for now. So yeah, great combo. But yes, BMI basically, you're butchering stuff. Okay, that's fine. BMI basically meaningless, because it's just for like one special group, which is like, obviously, you know, Caucasian white guys, how they should be generally looking. And it was basically just about whoever made it, I think, just looked at people and just basically decided, okay, being at that weight, they should probably be healthy just because it looks good, basically. Never meant to be a general measurement of health. I didn't actually know that it wasn't actually meant that way later on, but it's definitely used that way, and it's even I use it kind of. Like I talked about how I started dieting, and how about you stop chopping plants and go here? Okay, how about I'm gonna do a zone. I use it like to, like it's a benchmark, you could say. I need a new area 1. Please, everyone, go into area 1 and work. Yeah, it's basically just, could you please not sleep right now? Schedule, gonna give you a proper schedule in a second, but please, just work, please. I need that blight gone, and I need you to harvest some food. Yeah, but basically, it's basically meaningless. Please, harvest stuff. You don't want to starve even more than you currently are, so, you know. Why are you wandering? You shouldn't be wandering, you should be harvesting. Please. You're assigned to plant cutting. Why aren't you? Why? I am so confused right now. You're in area 1. Area 1 is assigned here. But yes, basically it doesn't mean too much, the BMI and stuff. But it's still used as a measure, and I just basically know that it's mostly used as, except if you are like in this narrow group of people for whom it was. Oh wait, I have to say that you have to cut that blight. That's why you don't try to cut it. Okay. But yeah, mostly useless. Sometimes it's like a, well, I'm putting all into the wall area again. It's like good to make like a rough estimate, but that's basically the extent of it. You're eating some corn, please. Eat some corn, please don't starve. Feed the people. But yeah, very interesting, generally. To be fair, it's also a big part that we have not really, like, I say we, but like the people in charge of like figuring out what is healthy and what not. Like the whole science is relatively new, like comparatively to like a lot of other sciences, which is also why we had like the whole like food, the triangle pyramid. I don't know what you call it in your countries, which also is like vastly inaccurate. And I think, wasn't that made by some companies so people eat more, I don't know, meat, stuff, or milk? Was it for people to drink more milk? I don't actually remember. Which is always, you know, a great sign if like corporations are so interested in creating like some weird measurements. But hey. I don't really want to work today. I don't really want to work today. I don't really want to work today. Okay, yeah. I was kind of confused for a second. Yeah, like they really didn't want to work. They also don't want to get, you know, bread on the table, I guess. Waste pack deteriorated. Okay. As you can see, waste packs are deteriorating over here, and it's just kind of a wasteland already. So I don't actually know any songs. Don't forget that. I don't know anything. I'm a boomer. If it's a reference, then I don't know. How far along are you? Still a bit, but you are almost done being converted. You're a great social person. Getting you converted and could actually be great, like, which is warning wise. You're a pessimist, you ate raw food, okay. We will survive it. That's okay. And could you please cook? Why aren't you cooking? Because we don't have any food. Oh wait, we have food, but it's not close by. Let me change the bill so you actually pick up food from a bigger radius. Okay, how about your sleeping sickness? It's still progressing very slowly. Oh yes. I hate sleeping sickness. I hate the jungle. It's terrible. And we get some more psychoid leaves. You know what? Maybe we should stop the whole training of too many animals. Stop training all those rats. Okay, you know what? I'm making a decision here. We will cull the population of rats just slightly, okay? Don't say anything to Eddie. I feel like we kind of need to do that. All the non-pregnant ones. Maybe gonna keep this one. First of all, we need food, and second of all, they eat all the food. Just terrible. But yeah, talking about references and stuff and modern media, I guess. I actually got around to watching a series yesterday for once. Because I like never watch, you know, anything, basically. Send me the song, I'm gonna check it out after stream. I watched, what's it called here? Good Omens. Which had been like kind of my list of stuff I should be watching for a few years now. And I finally did it because the YouTube Shorts just decided to, first of all, show me the series all the time. And second of all, it's apparently free in Prime. I don't know, like the Amazon Prime Video stuff. At least in my area. It's a new quest, nice. And you are converted. So I can actually recruit you. So yeah, that was actually kind of fun. Also kind of convinced me I still need to get to reading the Discworld series because like Good Omens apparently is based on like the Pratchett novels, which is interesting, and I really enjoyed the first season so far as I've seen at least. Really fun show in my opinion. You're feeding some stuff. We have some hay over here. Great. But yeah, I always am kind of worried about spoiling series here, which is why I don't try to be very, very vague when I'm talking about stuff, but, you know. Well, I just noticed you distracted me by talking about raids, so I wrote that instead of work. Ah, crazy. Well, you know, work is overrated, apparently. You're not zoned correctly. That's the best excuse, also. Anyway, you are still unhappy. Why are you unhappy? Crash refugee not helped. True, we did not help them. There were rats in the way. I'm sorry. How about I unlock all the doors, by the way? Unlocking all the doors, and then you can go back to work. You can go back to unrestricted. So I can hunt some stuff. So many capybaras. And boars. Well, I'm sorry. Getting rid of 3 of you. That's probably fine, right? Our other animals, are they still fine? Are they still fine? Okay. But yeah, talking about like being very vague with like series, really enjoyed like the humor in that series and how it's written, which is why I, you know, do stuff. The month in this game is called December. Yeah, they're basically a season each time. They're like 4 of those each 15 days, so basically like, you know, you can see April, May, August, September, and December. And also, local seasons, always summer. This is very important. Oh, we have a waste pack infestation. This is the reason why I moved all those waste packs over here. They attract bugs. And like giant bugs that will just murder everything. So you don't really want them in your base. And they also exist in like another variant where they don't get attracted by the waste packs. The thing about this lore, about this world basically is, and it's very important and it's very dry. Basically, very many years ago on this world, mechanoids started attacking. And so whoever created, or like whoever lived there at the time, basically bred those insects that were attracted by waste of those robots, and they just constantly fight basically. The problem is that those bugs got like too aggressive and started to attack basically everyone. So yeah. You want what? You want 240 silver. The problem is it's a charity quest, which means that we actually want to do that. So how about, you know, once you're done making psychic tea, just bring him some silver. But yes. Yeah. Like this whole game has like tons of lore apparently. And most of it isn't actually that relevant to the game. Which is always something you want to hear, you know? And most of it is like basically just very written like very dryly, where you just get like the facts. Apparently, I've never actually gone out of my way to look for the lore myself. I just hear about it every once in a while when I watch like other Rimworld content creators. So there's also the artifact quest done. Is this our Ideolia? Might be our relic? Yeah, this is one of our relics. There's basically like a quest line where you can get those relics and you can display them at your base once you're done with them. And like some people go like to your base then for like a pilgrimage and leave like presents and stuff. It's apparently kind of cool. I never really do those quests, but I might be doing one of those later. You stop being so unhappy. By the way, you should probably stop doing that. Just because you really suck at harvesting stuff. I just did it so we can make a little bit of progress at least. What about you? You should probably go back to bed soon. That's mostly fine though. Can I preach some health? Yes. I'm gonna preach some health. Once we're done. You know, it's great in this game. You can just tell people to not be sick and they just, you know, get rid of sicknesses a lot faster. Like for 24 hours, you can just get like a 25% immunity speed gain factor. It's crazy. But yeah, just because somebody told you to. Resistance goes down due to low mood. It's not too much. Maybe we should feed you again. But we would need some food first. Could we get some food, please? Wildlife. Just gonna hunt a lot of stuff. Eddie, what are you doing? Eddie, stop plant cutting and go to hunt. You're drinking some tea and now you're hunting a wild boar. Okay. We've finished! We've learned about electricity! We can harness the power of electricity for 100 different tasks. That's true. It takes like so long to research if you have like a tribal start. Because like all our research costs like twice as much starting around here. It's kind of crazy. What else do we want? Probably batteries and then air conditioning, I would say. Or TV. I don't know. We could also research TV. Like over here. Tube television. Nah, I feel like we should probably start researching batteries. We've done that one. You've been converted. How far along are you? You're still, you know, still working on it. I kind of want to get some more good beds. Maybe even for the prisoners. I mean, you're decent at construction, so I hope those beds will be fine. An out. Excellent bed. Ooh, nice. Normal bed. Okay. At least giving them like a decent bed might make them a little bit happier. Seems to be not really the case while everyone is starving. You need food, that's okay, but you're kind of busy sleeping. Could you please butcher some stuff, please? Ah, so much to do. People just eating the raw meat. The red, and then please cook at the campfire afterwards. Need like all the meat cooked to decent meals, please. Thanks. I mean, as long as people don't starve, it's probably a lot better. How about those rats? We have so many rats again. I mean, we don't have so many rats again. They just disappeared suddenly. I know, it's tragic. They just run away all the time. We're working on stuff, getting more food. How's your sickness going? 81% immunity. You're probably going to survive this, but it's still going to take like a week or so. You're very unhappy. Get raw food. Your mood is going up slightly. Oh wait, you're also an indoors? Yeah, you're an indoors person. That's the whole reason why we started digging down here, and we still have not made any progress. By the way, is anyone even mining? Everyone's mining on 4, okay. That's probably the reason why. We don't have a decent miner. But one of you was decent, right? You are great at mining. Oh, yes. You can finally make some progress here. Okay. I still don't really know what I want to do with all those rats. I know Eddie wanted some, but Eddie is currently not here, so you know. Gonna bring all the rats down here. Yeah, so I just really like that area up there. I wish you could just say, hey, this is the area where all the rats are always sleeping. But it sadly doesn't work like that. Red 7. And red 8. Okay. What about this area? Definitely don't have enough food for everyone. We should probably increase the area slightly. I don't know, like this, maybe. Just so we still have some space to run around. And don't actually have to fight inside of here whenever a raid starts, so. You are slowly getting converted or like recruited. You are still not done with this. You have the deficiency already. You're getting unhappy after 5 days. Okay, this was the rule. Okay, how about I'm giving you tea as an operation again? It is so weird this is an operation. No medical beds available. That's fine. You can just, you know, lay around, but I'm giving you some tea. You're happy again? Okay. I mean, tea itself also boosts moods, which is really nice. The great thing about like the dependency is that they can't get addicted, which, you know, is kind of a plus. We could be working on electricity, but I feel like that's probably too much right now. Another manhunter pack. Cobras. Okay, how about you're all going into the wall zone. You're not outside, that's great. Okay. And then we wait. Those are just 5 cobras. They will probably stay here for a few days and then everything will be over again. Okay, sometimes, you know, I complained about Randy being very quiet, but a mechanoid cluster has landed not far from Lago. There's a psychic drowner machine that turned to the female gender, and there's a mech cluster. The mech cluster will remain until you send a team there to attack and destroy it. Basically what this means is every single woman inside of this area is going to be really unhappy as long as they exist, and we will have to at some point form a caravan, go over there and destroy it ourselves, which is kind of terrible. Who will be unhappy? Vulture will be very unhappy. What about our... Ooh, Skulk will be unhappy. Skulk and Vulture. Interesting. The rest will be fine. Have some spacecraft parts. Vulture already has like some problems with mood, so, you know, being a pessimist and all. How long does this last? Oh, still some days. It's a monkey. By the way, there's still a book down there we have still not picked up. By the way, can we make a bookshelf? Yes, we can. Just to put our books somewhere, because we tend to get quite a lot of them. Wait, rotation is... Oh, right. Why can't I... Oh no, it's E and Q in this game. Obviously. Gonna place that one here. Because books also give like a speed bonus to researching. Which is convenient. And also they just, you know, are reserved spaces for all those books we have laying around, since they also take up one storage space. And then we should probably put shelves somewhere for all the wood we have. Just because it's just laying around. Like 5 of those. Or 4, it's also fine. Just to get like rid of a lot of the stuff we are placing here. We could also make some builds for like proper clothing. How about I'm giving you t-shirts and probably a duster. There's another quest I'm gonna look at in a second. Some pants. And we could get a hat. How about, I don't know, we will just be wearing some bowler hats made out of cloth, because we have like so much cloth right now, we just have to use it for something. Yeah, cloth, do until you have 1. That's at least 60% quality, or like hit points. And how about we all wear good clothing right now? That should be a good start to like improve our whole situation. And we have like so much, you know, I don't actually mind wasting a lot of resources here. 60%, and I want to have 1 of those. Should probably have a skill limit of like 8. Let's say everyone who has like a crafting skill of 8 or higher is allowed to work on this. Do until you have 1 of 60% or good quality. Only out of cloth, and the same down here. I hope we actually have someone who can craft this. 60%. We have crafting of 11. Okay, we definitely have someone who can craft. That's nice. Okay. Another quest. The map of construction. A mysterious message has arrived. It seems that it was transmitted by a machine persona that refuses to name itself. The message asks you to build a very specific monument. It has like certain dimensions and stuff. We have to construct it within 15 days of accepting the task, and I will receive the rewards once I finish construction. And I don't actually have to keep it there. There's always the weird rule in some of those quests where you have to protect the monument you build. We could get Dalila's analysis of sources. This textbook establishes the author's authority on the subject of sources. It takes you through the subject step by step. According to the precise Dalila Xacite spent her days teaching in the academy on Zegla. This book is taken from her lectures. The useful parts of this reference book are hidden among the biographical details. Sounds like a recipe book. This textbook has seen better days, but the pages are perfectly readable. Gives cooking skill. The Register of Fundamentals of Medieval Carpet Making. The unnamed author dreamed of rejuvenating carpet making, leading a scientific revolution on Kun Grossolia, on Kabar. He used his insight and learned to weave carpets from hair for a distant emperor. The schematic was first printed recently. Interesting. Maybe not that interesting. Carpet making we can also just normally research. Emptiness for Harmony. It's just another book with a great recreation gain multiplier. And the psychic shock lens. I feel like we should get one of those. They're like really useful. They basically stun somebody and, you know, drop them to the floor instantly. There's like a chance of brain damage, but like if there isn't, you can just take somebody prisoner without having to fight them. This does mean that we have to build a monument though. What's arrived? Over here. We get like one of those markers and we can just place it wherever. And we just have to basically fill it in. We'll just do that over here, right? There are doors on that side, so how about... And we can just keep it for story. This is like sent by the gods, and then somebody else can live in there later on. Maybe here. And then we just have like another house made out of that little rock over there. Sure, why not? Break risk, I know, you're very unhappy and there's like a robot in your brain that's saying mean stuff. Make a little emergency, you are almost healed though. You're just very, very far along the sickness. You probably don't even need treatment, just 1%. We should be able to survive this. We're watching some construction, that's fine. We are almost done with all this fencing here. That reminds me, we should probably replace that door here. And put like a wall down there, just so animals don't actually run into here. Because technically it would be part of the enclosure, if I recall correctly. Which is probably how it works. So, yeah, risk, I get it. You are done with sleeping sickness. Hey, finally, you can return to normal life, I guess. We also have like tons of leather here. That reminds me, do we have armchairs we could build out of cloth, just because we have so much cloth? You know, why not? Just gonna place like, you know, a few of them here. Maybe not quite as many, maybe 4 for now. Just because we also want to craft all those clothing stuff, so... But hey, should slowly make progress here. How far along are you? Prisoner 4.1, and you are still not converted. How nice. But we can use the conversion ritual in 1 hour. Fragrance, that's fine. Can I... You're cooking some stuff. I would actually like you to, once you're done, haul some hay. Just so all the animals stop starving here. Okay, this seems to be okay. Then we can open the gates and have a better or bigger enclosure at least. Break risk, I know, I'm so sorry. There's some food here, that's nice. They're at least not starving. Otherwise, we've been rebuffed. Acquaintance, you don't actually like people. Yeah, we kind of have to do something so they actually start liking each other. I just realized something. Wildlife, we don't have any... We still have those cobras over there, okay. They're still maddened by Manhunter, which, again, we don't want to deal with right now. How much limestone do I have? Probably a lot, right? 600, I don't feel like we need that much, but how about a place? Nice place. I want to build the sarcophagus out of wood, the door out of wood, columns out of granite, walls out of granite, and the flagstones out of limestone. Just to mix it up a little bit. And at some point it's going to be fine and built. really like all those. We have to do anything about those rats. There's just so many. I mean, there were so many. I have to make sure we could probably get rid of you two. Sorry that one of them just got pregnant, it's fine. We still have like more than enough to breed them later on. This is a poor chair, I don't want those. We will just deconstruct those. You're hungry, it's getting kind of hot. How about I'm cooling down your room? It should be fine, right? That reminds me, we should probably switch over to like proper cooking instead of just using a campfire in the middle of our room. Wait, why did I build bookcases? I didn't want to build bookcases, I'm stupid. I want to build shelves. Here, over there. Let's just, I don't know, build them out here until they're constructed and can just move them in. It's probably faster than waiting for the deconstruction and stuff. Also, somebody has to plant stuff, please. You're going to grow stuff. We're just busy. Bookworm doesn't actually do that much. Right, they are constructing. We should probably let them do that. Okay. Please, we need food. It would be nice if somebody could plant that stuff. Almost recruited, that's nice. And he's working on stuff. You're not the fastest anyway, so how about you just fill the cooler? Nice. At least not as hot anymore. Otherwise, we're just slowly progressing. Very, very slowly. Like, you can kind of speed it up if you get like slaves and stuff, but again, we don't really want that in our ideology currently. By the way, we only need 1 point to reform. Can I do like a festival? Sure, why not? We are going to celebrate right now. Gonna start some sky lanterns. Is somebody talking? What's Cat saying? Gabbed about bell peppers with Eddie. And Eddie and Vulture chatted about bitter foods. Made a comment about cleaning to Katila. Okay. People try to convert each other. That's kind of rude. Is try to attract Vulture by mentioning his own emotional stability. The Vulture gave minimal response. Rebuffed by Vulture. -10. Emotional stability. Well, anyway, this was a beautiful jubilee, giving us +6 mood for some time, and we can reform our ideology, which is really cool. Basically, we have like a fluid system where we can decide what we want to do like as we go, but we only start with like one precept or like one meme actually, and we can change that over time. And I've been thinking a little bit about it. There are like a few ways we could go, like for example, like since we have like so many animals technically, we could go into nature primacy, into animal personhood, and rancher. Basically, those are like the 3 big ones I would say that kind of make sense if you're gonna go the animal route. Nature primacy, I don't actually remember everything in there. Hey, Health Shadow Link, how's it going? I would have to check what exactly we get. We get the plant specialist, that's not that big. Ranchers, on the other hand, are actually really interesting because they basically say, we don't like eating like vegetarian food or like anything like that. We only want to basically eat meat. So you're not allowed to grow plants that are not used, like hay, for example. Like, you are allowed to grow hay, basically. And this is the only food you are allowed to grow, because you can feed your animals with it, and then you actually have to, you know, eat meat all the time. And animal personhood was, I think, about animal connections, so. You just got power back after 8-hour power outage. Wow, that sounds awful. I hope nothing, you know, more terrible is happening there. But hey. I don't know, I hope your freezer has survived, if you have one. Stuff like that. What else would I go? We could also go transhumanist, that's always fun. Inhuman is, I think, one of the new ones. About, like, basically, the whole anomaly stuff, you know, like pseudo monsters and stuff that you actually think they're kinda neat. We could go for high life and go into drugs. That's sometimes fun. The Ritualist, I think, is still similar to the Inhuman stuff. Obviously, stuff like Cannibal exists in case you really want to eat people, but I feel like it doesn't really fit for this run. Otherwise, kind of broken. Because, like, most raids are just free food for you. I don't think I've ever used animal personhood. Animals have rights as humans do. The problem is, then I can't slaughter animals anymore, which is really terrible. And we don't like eating meat anymore. So this is probably not great for what we are doing, because we're still kind of mixed here. We could switch over to proselytizer, which is basically just, you know, spread your religion or ideology. Human privacy, then we don't bond anymore. That humans are the greatest. I don't think that any of those really fit right now. You know what, I might actually leave it for now. And think about it later. We can reform anytime now, since we got those points, so, you know. I might think about something if we have, like, a really cool event. Wind's just intense from this morning, so hard it still sounds like waves in my room. Oh, that's crazy. Like, I am always very lucky, I'm thinking, with where I was born, just because we don't actually have, like, those extreme weather phenomena in general. Except that one year where basically we have, like, a brook near where I live, and that basically has, like, overflown, and the water level rose by, like, 4 meters or something crazy like that. Right, you couldn't use those streets, but luckily I'm living, like, high enough up where it didn't directly affect me. But that was probably the worst that I have ever encountered. So I know that there are, like, massive areas in the US where you have, like, tornadoes and stuff all the time, basically. Which always sounds really crazy to me, like, you know, how people could live there, but, you know, humans are adaptable and kind of crazy, I guess. And somebody thought, you know, strong winds, this is the perfect place to live, so. Anyway. We should probably start working on this one soon. We have 12 days, okay. Recruitment attempt, so we begin. That means that the next time somebody goes into that cell, we will have a new recruit. And it's gonna be really fun. And we finally have, like, another worker, and you were the miner, which is great. You get some milk. Okay, we have some normal armchairs. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. We could definitely place one over here. New recruit, yes, perfect. Eddie promised honesty to Sile and asked him to join. Sile, I don't know how to pronounce it otherwise, has accepted and joined Eddie's community. Oh yes, giving you the X in front of the, so I mean, it's not that hard for me to remember, but still. This is an unnamed person. You are a coma child. You are dirt mole. Dirt mole again. They're, like, basically mole people. They. Is this thing normally it's faster as this game option to speed it up? It's currently on triple speed, so normally it's like this speed. It's just that we have had nothing happen basically except for starvation for quite some time, so I like to run the game a little bit faster most of the time. But yeah. So I'm guessing you have never seen this game. This is Rimworld. It's a really fun colony builder. Where you have like a storyteller instead of a difficulty option. Where basically a storyteller throws like events at you every once in a while. And these include like sickness, raids, and weather events. And for example, we currently, because our storyteller is really mean, if you check the world map, there's like an event here. There's a psychic droner. There's some mechanoids that have set up camp there, and they have like a machine that basically sends I'm gonna call it like negative aura or like evil visions to every woman in the area, because it's like for some reason gender specific, but you know, it's probably just for balancing, because sometimes they're like so terrible that they basically knock out like your entire population otherwise, if you don't have like this male-female split or anything like that. So I can kind of see why it's useful to have that. But yes, like for example, Vulture, it's really unhappy, gets like a 12% negative malice to their mood, for example, currently. So okay, so you start to speed up, and you were like, no way you could handle learning game, it moves so fast. Yeah, no, this is like normal speed. You can switch it over. I have like another mod installed that I can go into like extra fast speed, which is convenient. But otherwise it's like basically the vanilla game I'm playing currently. So, well, it's definitely like one of those games with a very steep learning curve, because you first have to get used to basically general movement of all the characters and how to give commands and stuff. You had to take a call. What happened? I mean, you are not sick anymore, I think. Yep. You have developed an immunity to your sickness, and in probably a week or so you're like completely over it. And you know, otherwise it's just the usual. Also, we have another recruit now. We should probably go back to like a proper sleep schedule. That's probably fine for now. So. Oh nice, can't relate unrealistic. I get it. It's really unrealistic. You should be... You're good with animals, apparently. You're really great at social, so I can get Eddie to do other stuff for now. You're amazing at mining. You can do a little bit of research. Let's do it like this. You are decent at crafting. Basic stuff, bed rest. You're not really a doctor, but you're at least not terrible. What else? Crafting, animals, social. You're not a great fighter. Also, you're a dirt mole. This is important. So they, at some point, like this is like the previous DLC, they added like genetics to the game. And this is a dirt mole, so like a mole person. And they, for example, have fast wound healing, which is great. They are really slow. They hate sunlight. They can't really see in sunlight that well. They are great at melee damage. Like they just deal more damage at like strong muscles, I guess. They look kind of grayish, and they are great at mining. Also, they are apparently efficient at food stuff, so they don't actually eat that much. It's also kind of great. Yeah, Cat also basically knows nothing about this game. We need to give this guy home as well, but maybe they should first dig out everything here. And then we can finally get Vulture underground, because they are like an undergrounder. Like there's like so much information here, I should probably show it. Like they are an undergrounder. And they get really unhappy if they're outside, which is relatable, let's be honest. And yeah. You're eating rats, that's okay. Major breakfast, yeah, I get it. Hunter like suitable weapon. I should probably not let you hunt. And I should still give you a weapon. You're terrible at everything, probably. I'm just gonna give you a bow. We have like some good bows here. Didn't I have like an excellent one? Might be misremembering. I'm just gonna give you like a good bow. It's fine. Psychic drone low female. Oh, great. Like, They are really attacking Vulture. Low psychic draw, negative 12. Wait. Isn't that the exact same we have? I didn't actually know that they didn't stack. I'm guessing it's just a stronger one because we already have like a permanent one of those drones on the world map. But it can also happen as an event, so, you know. And they over here should also be very unhappy. Yeah. Why are you feeding the prisoners' corpses? Can you finally, please, just cook proper meals? Ah, that's great. We need like so much more food. But nobody is working on food. Can I get you to grow stuff? I mean, you should be growing stuff anyways, because it's like the first thing you can do. You're growing stuff, you're growing stuff, you are growing stuff sometimes. And we have a raid. Horax cultists. A group of cultists from the servants of Horax have arrived nearby. They intend to use a psychic ritual to abduct colonists via teleportation. They might perform the ritual multiple times. You need to stop them. That is terrible. Also a new event. I did not know that. Good thing I looked at it. Which means... Look at this guy. He has a tentacle arm. Yeah. Flash tentacle on the left shoulder. Yeah, they want to abduct some people and they're going to teleport them out. We definitely need to stop them. Is there no food? Nothing? Absolutely nothing. How hungry is the rest? We can't... This might actually be the end of the colony, I guess. Okay, I have a plan. First of all, we just need to get rid of so many animals. I'm gonna be completely honest here. They use up way too much time. They don't produce enough. Those rats are funny, but I feel like they're going to be the death of us. Well, anyway, we will go outside and stop them right now. I'm gonna have to set this one up again, so we can actually move at fast speeds during events. Eddie, please. Only have a mace. I'm gonna go back to like normal speed. Wait, I can stun you. And then I can go back. You guys also, please, all go in a line there. He has to go back here, it's fine. I'm gonna stun this guy, since it's kind of getting close. Stunning this guy. I should probably mention, Eddie is like our leader of the colony and also has psychic powers. Oh, I forgot that there's a heat element. Basically can spellcast. I need you guys to get a little bit back so you can actually use your range attacks. Could you please not? Did you just hit them? Okay, no. Ooh, left fourth tower was destroyed. No, no. Losing some toes. There's still one person living here though. 3 hours left. We have to kill him now. Before the abduction happens. Can I? You're a genie. With passion and plans. Even though you got like a negative level in that. Great memory. You are a doctor, so how about you tend without medicine? Would be great to have like another prisoner again. To convert. I mean, we are like the good guys. We obviously don't want prisoners. We just want to save them from stupidity or something. Another raid. They will prepare for a while, then attack. I just... please. They also only have melee weapons, but still, I just want to eat something. Please. Okay, you're dead. How far starvation, malnutrition, trivial currently. That's not gonna last that long. I kinda want you guys to Can I say unrestricted? How far along? Not looking good, not looking good. I'm also gonna allow all this stuff in the area, just in case. It didn't drop food. They technically are food. I don't wanna eat people, though. Even though we could reform and turn into cannibals. Because we have enough points. But I feel like this is not quite the run I wanted to do as a first run, you know? Cannibals is easy. I don't want to go for cannibals. We could harvest some berries here and quickly eat them. Who has the best skill here? Probably Eddie, apparently. Okay. Eddie, harvest those bushes, please. And then we can maybe... Who has like the highest level already? You can consume some berries. And you're also at 10%, so you can consume some berries afterwards. Consume some berries, you can harvest those. Starting for you, you still have a little bit of food, so you can kind of survive. You're in a daze. No, no. Consume berries, please. Eat those berries. We can't actually help this guy currently because he's in serious pain. Are you bleeding out? Ah, you're the bleeding one. Okay, no immediate danger. How? I probably have to get a vulture to return this guy, capture him, so I don't have to worry about them. You two already. You're going back here. The problem is, as long as Istar is over here, the raid might be attracted to them, like, and just attack them if we go inside of the walls. I can't just... I can only arrest them, I can't carry them. Can I harvest you so you also can eat something? So at least don't starve during the combat now. Okay, you have done something, you can go inside. You please eat. Or you starve. Okay, everyone has eaten something at least. So if I now move over here, we might be able to at least shoot them in the beginning. Vulture, you're still carrying the guy. Can I get Eddie to harvest that bush here? So Vulture can eat something. We need more food. Need so much more food. These don't have a breakdown right now. Thanks, consume berries. It's perfect. You don't get to drink Psychite tea right now. You three have to deal with those enemies. Probably over here. You go over there, you go over there. Trivial malnutrition. Oh, that's okay. Animals are giving birth. Again, rats. So many rats. I feel like our leader has not made the right decision with all those rats, but you know, who am I to question him? So, okay, we need to kite those guys over here. You heat this down, it means that you can use your side focus again, which might be helpful. I mean, it is helpful, it's not just a might situation. Can I shoot at one? Until I get them aggroed. And then we can move back and maybe get some more shots in. Because if we get them to bleed, then the raid is obviously going to be a lot easier in a second. Gonna stop. Okay, stun him, run. I don't know why the game is still so fast. I actually slowed it down, but please. Oh, ineffective. You can't stun this guy. Okay, gotta stun this guy so we can all please fire on him. Okay, got rid of one enemy already. How hurt are you? You only got a bruise. Stun this guy. Shoot him like once or twice. Are they drugged up? No, they don't seem to be right now. You're probably bleeding out. You're bleeding out. You are starting to bleed. Now they're starting their assault. I cannot stun right now. Okay, we got another one. Maybe we can shoot down another one or two? No. Okay, let's see who we got. You are currently dying. Volatile body modder. You're great at constructing and planting. Could be fine. Oasis are still the ones that need Psychite, but we actually work on Psychite. That's fine. So Vulture will be tending to them, and then we need more beds. Just a sleeping spot. So you can afterwards capture them. And the rest is just going to go home right now. I don't think there's any loot we care about right now. Lower everything. Just say this one. Okay, how is Vulture doing? You are fine. You are also fine. You are still bleeding. It's really bad because you're still just walking around in a daze. Getting kinda close, but we kinda survived. Kind of, at least. Okay. Once we tended this again, this should, yeah, fix the gunshots here. Okay, good enough. Capture. And let's go back home. And hope that whoever's here, you know, 17 hours, we should probably get them tended in a second. Some malnutrition still, but I need you to tend to this guy over here before he bleeds out. It's okay if he's in a daze, as long as he's not getting attacked, that's fine. But if he's bleeding out, that's just terrible. And now you can go home. Once he's done with his daze, he's just gonna return to the base. No longer incapable of walking, okay. You're still bleeding, you enjoy your life over in your own cell. I guess we will survive. And we should probably collect some berries. All the berry bushes we can collect. Oh, we kinda survived. You're still very Randy, what's up with you today? We just got through 2 raids. Oh no. Oh no. And they spawned next to the guy with the daze. And those are imps. You are our intellectual guy. And constructor, we can't... Like, we can't just run over there. We'll just die. They all have bows. Rip is the... Hey, he's wandering. How nice. But he's going to die in 3 hours. Oh, nice. They decided to kidnap and leave, which is a really great effect, because that means they just run away now. And maybe, just maybe, Ista has been kidnapped. Maybe we can find him again, because he might get healed on the road. We are still back to people in our prison and people having infections. Come on. It's not a great moment currently, and Eddie, please, no, you go back. You go back inside. That's kind of terrible that I saw you. I, for some reason, didn't expect you to actually run down there. Okay. Since they had like this pop-up that they would just capture whoever they can and then escape and like run away, they actually do that. Normally they would just continue attacking until everything was destroyed or everyone has been captured. But once they are gone, we can, you know, continue with our life. Hunting wild... Okay, you are hunting deers, that's fine, I hope. Head, please. You are almost healthy again. Just a slight... Okay, a slight bruise. Please do harvesting stuff. Harvest some berry bushes. As many as you can. Before the next raid happens. Like, you know, the whole funny thing about medical emergency. Oh no, that's you. Blood loss extreme already. It's great. Once Vulture wakes up, they can actually help you. Could you stop sleeping, please? Yeah. How about you wake up now and start harvesting instead of sleeping? That would be great. Harvest food. We have a little bit of food. Ah, food poisoning, obviously. Ate some berries. Berries are dangerous in this world. Mad capybara. Okay. Eddie, I'm gonna say that you are going to fight if you are in such a situation. I'm gonna say that to everyone. Wait. Okay, it's this capybara. Who's mad and wants to attack everyone. Got Manhunter, but not Scaria, if I saw that right. Yeah, I just gone mad. Can I get you to hunt stuff, please? We need food. And since the capybara is going to attack us anyway, so it's going to come close. Just go in here. Stun it. Could you hit? What's up with you, Eddie? And not melee attack to death. Hunt it. And you can just finish like this. Now animals, I'm gonna do the culling again. We also should probably do that with all those goats. So baby goats, I'm just gonna get rid of... You know what? I'm just gonna say we will get rid of all the goats. And then maybe keep like 1 or 2 of them. Goat though, we're going to keep 2 of you. And male goat, and that's fine. We need meat. We need food. All the food we can get. And I'm also going to say that you're also all just going to stay in the work area for now. No, you will not take a break, you will cook. I know you're sick, which is obviously the greatest thing to do while, you know, being busy here, but sometimes you just need some food, please. Transport pod crash. Royal cook named Toad is crashing in the transport pod nearby. If she survives the impact, she will be badly wounded. I mean, I've seen worse like people being, you know, in worse conditions. I'm still gonna tend to them. You're part of the Empire, which would be great to, you know, stay on good terms with. So as long as I treat them, I can now rescue them. And once they get up, we get like a, you know, relationship bonus with the Empire. But it still means that we have to... The Vulture has gone berserk and what? Attack everyone they see, but they got stabbed by whom? Ah, you. You're, by the way, also our only doctor. Wait, did you just wake up? Kind of. Can I get you to doctor in a second once. You have to rescue them. God, what is happening? Randy, you were so calm the whole day, please. We have some gutworms. Panther has gutworms. That's not great. I feel like... oh yeah, they're getting hungrier, but I feel like they're worse fates than gutworms in this game. I don't think they're deadly outside of, you know, making you hungrier. We still don't have any medicine. We have some go juice. An alpaca self-tamed. What is up with all those events, please? Just so much at once. Kind of overwhelming. That's kind of my punishment for saying that Randy is, you know, sleeping and not doing stuff. The cat is recovering from food poisoning again. Great. How about you don't eat that stuff, instead cook. And you will clean the barracks. Psychic Sooth male, that's amazing. We have like mostly... You are berserk, no? I'm gonna have to deal with you. You are going to attack the door. I mean, you can technically repair it. You have 50% consciousness. We can probably knock you out with some punches. You're decent at melee, right? Yeah. And capture you again. You just have to make sure that they don't escape the prison. You know what? I'm gonna disable Psychiatry for now. Just because people are too busy cooking that stuff, apparently. Over regular food. We need food, please. Not just tea. Also wanna kind of pick that stuff up. Can you pick that up finally? Because I will forget again. And that stuff as well. Also storage, clear. I only want wood inside of here. Not critical importance. And I'm gonna copy those settings over to all of those shelves. Yeah, it should at least get rid of some of the storage problems that we're having. You know, just a little bit though. Like, we still have too much stuff. Panther has died. No! How close was it? Ah, not even close. Wait, you were the G... Okay, you were the genie. Not that important. You were one of the new guys. Body model. We are not making enough progress. What just... Wait, you got stabbed? Yeah. That's probably... Like, I see the health bar down there. Like, you can see it's only the beginning of the red, which means that they took a lot of damage. Oh yeah, I can see it. Left arm is... Ooh, there's like a lot of damage. It's gonna take some time to heal. And the pollution unit is attacking us. No, what's up with all those raids? No. And they have tox grenades. This is basically gas grenades. You have a bow. You have a bow. I might have to just use you 3 to attack them. How hungry are you? You are hungry. You are hungry. You are hungry. Oh no. But you have to deal with the raid right now. We don't actually have enough time to wait. But maybe you can... please go over there. Like, the tox grenades are strong. Okay. But at least they don't, like, instantly kill you. We have, like, a few seconds where we can, you know, get out of there before we lose consciousness. Like, if you look at health, 5%, 6%, 5%, like, it can get quite dangerous, but... Chemical Fascination, can't firefight, Super Immune Optimist. Great at plants. We at least have to try to capture them, right? Capture you, capture... a second. Capture... Oh wait, I'm stupid. We can capture them, but I don't have bats. I need another sleeping spot here, and then I'm gonna capture this guy. You didn't bring any food, which is annoying. And you can... Are you good at plants? No. I'm gonna leave it then. I should probably not take in so many prisoners while we can't even feed ourselves. You know what? If this continues, I'm gonna go for cannibalism. Because, my god, do they send us a lot of food that we cannot use. Why is there just one? I mean, I get it. We've probably lost a lot of people and we've been raided recently, so we have like a adaptation factor that basically says that, you know, maybe we shouldn't be getting attacked by too strong things all the time. Who are you, by the way? Are you just a visitor? You're a visitor. Okay, you can trade. Are you attacking immediately? You are attacking immediately. Okay, great idea. Eddie, trade with Spider. If you're close by, then you're not enemies of each other. That's really annoying. Oh, you are enemies of each other. Okay. Spider's helping us out and is hacking Squeop. Ah, that's great. How... You've only gotten one hit. That also means that... Could you please, you know, die at some point? Okay. And now we can trade with Spider. And maybe Spider has some food. That would be amazing. You have Pemmican. 80. Okay, we can give you some, you know, go juice. Let's say 50 is still too much. 30? Not go juice, I mean Psych IT. And we survived, and we have some food now. Yes! We have food, we will survive for like a day. Stop eating dead goats and cook, cat, please. I get it that you can... that goats re-dead is not a great food source, by the way. Prioritize butchering, please. Eddie, you're going to bed. Why? You have the gunshot wound. You're still treating some people. They probably don't enjoy being in the same room as so many dead people who just died because of, you know, that. Hey, you are still alive. Who were you again? Volatile body mother. Major breakers, but you got some food. That's amazing. You're not starving anymore. That's, you know, this day has had so many events. Wait, there's this, not historical, where is it? History, events, messages? No, the red stuff. Okay, this is how everything worked, right? Day 0, nothing happened. Like, after a week, we had like one event. After another week, we had like another raid. Like, always like a week. We had like 3 here. Enemy raid, enemy raid, enemy raid, enemy raid. Everything like in like 2 days. It's crazy. You're fully healed. But like Psycasting has saved us so much in this run. I never really use it normally. But, you know. It has been amazing. Stop getting food poisoning. Please. You're meditating? No, you're not meditating. You will be cooking at this campfire so people don't have to constantly eat, you know, raw meat. Can you? I can't. Okay, please butcher then. And then, just missing raw food, but it's probably fine once. Okay, because people instantly try to eat the raw stuff. You are finally converted, so that means we can finally recruit you. And maybe have like some more hands in this colony. Such a problem. No, not refueling. Prioritize cooking. Yes, we have 1 meal. We have 2 meals. Oh yes, making progress. Not starving completely. Our rice is almost done growing. That's nice. Otherwise... You know what? I'm gonna have to slaughter the rhino, okay? The rhino does nothing. We don't properly train it, but keeping it tame costs like tons of food. Like, we can't just deal with that. We have too much stuff going on all the time. Also, some rats. Like, rats are a bit... yeah, still terrible, because, yeah, basically, it's a stat to figure out how tame an animal stays. And I feel like rats have to be kept tame. So they're, like, not that great. So that means, like, somebody has to actually feed them. What about you? You are kind of starving. Conversion. Ambrosia Sprout, another one. Those are just drug plants. We don't really care too much about them. Can somebody else cook as well? You can kinda cook. You are technically healthier than Cat currently, so how about you... okay, maybe you don't. Cat is technically still better, even with like food poisoning, probably. Yes, get to cooking. Oh yes, we have meals. No, you don't stop cooking now, you continue cooking. Once you've done with all the cooking, I am fine with you doing other stuff, but for now, give us some meals, please. Break risk on you. Stop taming rats. Okay, I'm sorry, we have to get rid of even more rats. I mean, there are only 5. The old ones have to go, I guess. We're only keeping 2. Okay, but at least now we can kind of survive, and maybe we can get some work done. Major break risk. People should be able to work. Toxic fallout, no! A distant chemical fire has released a plume of poison over this entire region. Any person or creature not under a roof will be slowly sickened by the toxic dust settling out of the atmosphere. It will last anywhere between a few days to nearly quadrum, which is terrible, which also means that it kills all our plants, which means that we have to harvest them now. And I mean it, now. Schedule. So let's expand area 1. That's here. And we also want to clear area 1. So everyone who can work on plants will go there. Who can work on plant cards? It's probably just Eddie. Yeah, how about I'm just gonna put Eddie into that room, into that area, so that someone harvests those plants as quickly as possible. By the way, who doesn't have a weapon? You don't have a weapon, that's probably yours. Equip that revolver first, before you do anything else. Okay. We get some rice in. And now... work, growing disabled. And we assign you to the work area again. I mean, preferably I would stay inside, but we can't really. I hope they don't get too much cancer. And that the fallout ends soonish. Meteorite of marble. Okay, it didn't actually destroy anything, then I don't care. Ooh. You're in a terrible mood? Innocent prisoner died. I'm sorry that you couldn't save them. Right, peril. We can probably edit the policy that says anything and just say that you have to wear stuff that has like at least 51%. Because we should have like some gear that you could wear. Well then, what do we do about this toxic fallout here? Nothing much, probably. Quest available, volcanic winter. For 10 days, we will not accept that one. We need to grow food. Also, our animals will all die because they all will get cancer. You know what? Animals. Artie, you can go inside. Ferdinand. We might have to get rid of all our animals if it gets too bad. But we will see soon, hopefully. I don't know, it's gonna be quite something. Skipping the night more or less. You are going to do stuff for free. You're inside eating cargo pods. Please, some food. Potatoes. A lot of them. Expand work area. This is the work area. You are allowed to go there just to pick up those potatoes. Please. Please, Randy, give me a second to breathe. Just a second. They have frag grenades. How do I deal with you guys? Attacking immediately. Are you... You have like low food? You're hiding in a room, that's terrible. Yeah, stuff dies of poison. You know what? How about I get you all inside? For now, just a little bit. Because maybe those guys also get like... No, they just burn down the wall, okay. Toxic Fallout, they're not a fan of those. But they don't actually get a health negative currently. Can we punch out that fire? Are you... Where's the person with the frag grenades? That's you, right? Okay, the plan is I'm gonna get over here as quickly as possible and kill that guy before I can do anything stupid. Gonna stun him, and then we can just attack him quickly. And then the guy with the frag grenade is probably going to find us at some point because the door was open. No. Getting rid of the fire before it can spread. Hero died because of poison. You're getting attacked by Atticus. Atticus, please. Don't die. Also, I have to stop the fire. Didn't actually know that you were on site. Sorry about that. Eddie's having a psychite binge because a prisoner died. They are very unhappy. Oh, Atticus. Good boy. Good boy. We are ready to give you a feast, but first, schedule everything outside. Atticus, please go inside. Don't get sick out there. Ooh, you had some components on you. Nice. Getting some loot. By the way, like monument, how long? 6 days for that quest. So much is happening right now. Did we bring all the meat inside? Did we cook it already? Is that all the meat? There was like such a mountain of meat over there. Or did it disappear because of the poison, toxic stuff? Would be kind of awful. Well then, how about we just spend our days in here? We have like 5 meals, that's not enough. You're sleeping there. You might have to just build a roof over here. That's probably fine, and then we can kind of work outside. Like, we can't stay too long in the toxic fallout though, which is the whole annoying thing. Cat, you are going to be unrestricted for a second and butcher stuff, please. And then cook. Everything we can cook has to be cooked. Another one on the... Ooh, fine straw was innocent prisoner died and you feel responsible. No. As long as we get enough food so we can survive the fallout for the next few days, we will maybe survive. I don't care about the Psychite binge, it's not that bad, we just have the tea. As long as no one gets addicted, which is definitely happening now that I mention it. So, Crisis of Belief in Rattling. You are starving, you are kinda starving. Okay. Cooking simple meal. Oh yeah, we still have all that stuff. You're back normal. Please. An accessible spot for it, that's fine. I'm gonna give you one for just, you know, deleting that spot. This one is just going to be raw food. Preferred. Please haul all of the rice as quickly as possible so we don't have to haul the rice. Haul the rice. I said you have to haul the rice so we don't starve. Haul the rice, and then you can stay inside. Everyone stays inside. This is very, very important. I don't want to get you guys sick. I actually know how fast the sickness starts, but you know, it's still going and you're still binging on all that tea. That's not great. You're sleeping inside. Eddie is no longer doing drugs. That's great. No, we only have to wait for pollution unit. We have so much pollution here. And then there's another unit of them. Machine pistol, and the rest is melee. We have Eddie on our side, so we can actually fight them. Cat, how? You are probably almost healed, okay. Would be great if Vulture would stop, but I don't think that's going to happen soon. Also, you're probably going to die of the rods and the... Why? Okay, we kind of have to deal with them. They are attacking immediately. How healthy are you? Healthy enough? Sorry, we have to try to deal with those guys now. We are waiting until they spread out a little bit. And then we can, you know, take them out one by one. That was a stupid situation where I just waited for way too long. That was stupid. Okay, we got one of them. You can stun that guy. Didn't have to stun him. You're still alive. I'm gonna stun you just because I can. You're going to rescue cats. How healthy are you? You will not be dying. Okay. Okay. You are going to continue that. You are dead in just a moment, so I'm not gonna waste my time on you. But you have to feed that fire. Should have probably moved you over there. We're just about to ask if you were dead. No, you just got knocked down. There's a few knife cuts, but as long as Vulture is getting back up again, it should be fine. Oh, can you fight the fire? Eddie the firefighter, please. And how hungry are you? You're not hungry. That's okay. Eddie, you can go everywhere, and I'm gonna force you to call it simple meal so we don't lose any more food. Toxic build up a little bit. That's annoying, but we will survive, hopefully. This one is probably not going to. Unless... Wait. Eddie, work, please. Do wardening work for a second. Can I please feed you? Do I want to feed? I need to feed them. I mean, I definitely need to feed the guy on the right just because we have invested so much time in him already. Feed him. Like, the problem is you see probably all the stench over here. There are a lot of rotting bodies and I can't get rid of them currently. Heatstroke serious. 33 degrees outside. Can I get you to refuel that thing quickly so it's at least cool? I mean, there's still all the rot in there, but you know. Fallout has been going on for almost 2 days. Cat is no longer incapable of walking, that's nice. So you can heal slowly. How much more time do I have for this quest? 4 days. Eddie, please. Hauling. Hauling and hauling. We need to get those bodies out. So the people don't die of lung rot later. Because if you are near dead bodies that are, you know, smelly, you can develop some very, very serious symptoms. Okay, you are fine now. You're still hungry. You are probably surviving a little bit more. Kind of living again. Your root has died out because of the poison, I get it. You're fully healed. You are going to stay here for some time. Eddie, you can just, you know, sleep there, that's fine. Making minor progress. Okay, I can please close all of this. Like, way too much going on. Atticus is finally healed, yes. Like, fully healed, not finally. Probably give you... Alright. Wait, where's Atticus currently? Atticus? Oh, yeah, you're over there. Okay, you were just healing. Okay, that's why you weren't inside of your bed. Well, okay. Ah, true, you're also normally sleeping over here. That's the whole reason why you were just laying around there. Come on, toxic fallout, please. And it can take multiple days, and we do not have multiple days. I do, by the way, love how all the animals stay down there under the roof. Yeah, we might have to get rid of those animals. They will die anyway, so why waste them? I also feel like those animals were like a terrible choice. Let's be honest. Alpaca doesn't do anything slaughtering that one. Goats technically produce some milk, but I don't actually care about them. Ferdinand we keep. Donkeys are great. They can carry stuff. Dromedaries technically are also great. But there's just not enough going on. Let's get rid of the goats. I feel like the first instinct of our leader was correct. That we shouldn't have goats and we should sacrifice them. Yeah, I know everything dies because of the poison. But the poisons, please stop. We can't do shit while it is going on. And we still have too much to do even though we can't do shit. Which is the sad thing about this all. By the way, the wood shouldn't deteriorate red while it's in shave. Yeah, that's right. Wow. Making some progress. Please, toxic fallout, stop. We still need to get rid of the psychic genre because that's also a massive problem that we're having. You finished your underground farms. Oh yes, that sounds great. I'm gonna check them out like in a few hours once I hop onto the server. Hey, there's a party! Hey, nice. What are you talking about while you're socializing? Talking about playing chess, which is weird because we have like a game of Ur down there, which is like, you know, their version if you're playing a tribal start. Shared a word about history, friendly historians with Eddie. Bemua raid. Stop attacking me! And stop sending only one person! Actually, you will ask me a redstone question, come on, if you don't mind. I don't mind at all. Like, I will probably continue here until the raids and the toxic fallout are over, and then I'm probably going to get a snack at least. You're an Neanderthal, that's okay. Just gonna let you come close for now. You don't have a weapon currently because you dropped your weapon down there. I can't believe you would ever drop your weapon. Just gonna let you heal for now. We also need like person who can heal you up. By the way, the elephants are all dying now. Like this one, who has died. And since they're dying to, you know, toxic fallout, you can't actually butcher their corpses anymore because they're poisonous now. Like, toxic fallout is awful. And like, if your cultists get them, they can obviously just die, but they can also just get cancer. Could you not shoot poor turtle? Can't believe. Eddie just shot a turtle. How dare he? By the way, can I stun Neanderthals? I can, okay. Because they are really resilient. Just like innately. Can I stun you again? Like really cheap. Really enjoy that. Oh, medicine. Oh, yes. Okay, you can all go back, but you will definitely hold the medicine. We need medicine. We don't have the time to grow it ourselves, especially when we have toxic fallout. Also, the party was cancelled, which is really annoying. Yeah, no one got a bonus. Well then, back to living inside. So I'm gonna have you inside here. Wait a second, we don't actually have the luxury of having you all inside. How about who can cook? Vulture can cook, so I will have them butcher, well, like, work zone. I wanna have you butchering. You can butcher some stuff, I don't know. There's a wild boar, that's nice. It's going to spoil in 0.7 hours, so this is like the perfect timing for that. Then, who can do like the handling stuff? Eddie, you also go into the work area and you hopefully butcher some people. And by people, I mean animals. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said it like this. We are not cannibals yet. Yet. Very important. And Cat, you can go to start cooking in a second. Prioritize slaughtering. Slaughter. I don't know what you want to do. Don't drink Psychite tea. I need you to slaughter all the animals, please. Okay. You're doing that, and you will now cook stuff. Everyone brings like food inside. No, you will not go rest. You will cook now, please. We need food. We cannot starve. Not after all this. Okay. And obviously everything just spoiled because of the toxic fallout again. You are, yeah, malnourished. Okay. How long will this toxic fallout last? 4 days already. It can last up to 15 days from what I remember. Which is awful. Cook some more, please. Thanks. And we have some meat at least. Can I get you to haul goat meat? And then Eddie, what are you doing? You're doing that stuff. I'm going to let you, you know, do regular stuff for a second just so you can haul those dead bodies somewhere else. And also all the rats should be... Wait, rats don't care about... Okay, they do. They do care about toxic builder. I wanted to say that it would be kind of surprising. We could technically put them all inside here. But then they would still starve, so I'm just gonna hope that they survive. You are hauling stuff over there, that's fine. Could we now please all go back inside? Just enjoy our time. And hope that the fallout goes away. Please, please, pretty please. Quest available. Fearful Tortoise. Effect of 2 wild tortoises hunting him. You will... Okay, and stuff and things. And we could get like tons of medicine here. Sure, we will accept that because tortoises can't actually do stuff. And 12 medicine sounds amazing. Don't care about that. Any other quests available? The ceremony we don't do. The volcanic winter we absolutely do not do after having no food for so long. You're just meditating in bed again? And chatting? What are you chatting about? Eddie told a joke about crows to Cat. Interesting. Hope it's a funny one. Cat spoke about fighting ostriches with vulture. I don't get that bird theme. There's probably something in there. And the manhunter pack of tortoises. We do not care about those because they will probably just die to the fallout. If anything. Yeah, we're talking shit. I mean, I am clearly not a bird. You know, much less a goose. Ferdinand is dying to rot stink exposure and toxic buildup and malnutrition. You know what? I'm just gonna have to get rid of all the animals. We have to get new ones. Maybe next time we can get some cats at least. Transport podcast. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Reg, who you are? Oh, it's just I believe. Are you? Oh, you're a space refugee. You're undergrounder. You can't do anything but animals, artistic, social. Yeah, cats do exist. We could get some, you know. You know, I've mentioned it before. You can always tell me what to do, basically. You know, what your character would like to do. And I can figure out what they would like to do. Or how they would do it. But we definitely would have to find cats first. I don't actually know where cats live. Either we have to buy some, or they might live in more like plains areas. We might have to go quite far away. Otherwise, I might have to check the wiki. I just know that there are wildcats, and I don't know. Yeah, Ferdinand died. That's... Oh yeah, we can't actually go outside currently. Who is our handler? That's you. Work zone. Please handle those. Want you to... Okay, you can do that stuff. You can feed the prisoners. That's great. Amazing. Now, please. Also, gotta do the same thing to all the rats, by the way. I feel like we cannot allow to have any pets. We can keep Atticus and Ardi, just because we had them from the very beginning, and they are dogs. They're great. But, you know. Otherwise... Could you, please? Slaughter some stuff? Yeah, you're talking to people. That's great. Resistance down. Get some food. Please, you know, exactly. Slaughter all the animals. Perfect. Slaughtered all of them, and now we should be able to cook them. Cat, by the way, 17 levels of cooking. 20 is the absolute maximum. Like, you are a 5-star cook, and you only have a campfire. That's, like, kind of impressive. I'm gonna let everyone work for a second. Who's going to do the butchering? Vulture. Please butcher all the animals. So Cat can cook in peace. Born to be a chef, basically. Refuel and then cook. You're like doing amazing teamwork right now. Oh, yes. We at least have like some meals for now. Parker meat spoiled away. Vulture has a crisis of belief. Hiding in their room because of pessimist. Ah, that's relatable. Can I get someone else? I mean, Cat can probably do everything right. They are great at doing all the butchering work. Butchering more rats, cooking them. Oh yes, rat meals. Oh, Eddie just went outside and I completely forgot that I set Eddie to attack everything on site that is evil. And, you know, stuff like that. Pots arrive. We have some Glitter World medicine. Yes, it's actually... Like, Glitter World medicine is something you cannot produce, ever. It is, like, basically from, like, some really sci-fi world's creation, whatever. You can only buy that stuff. It's relatively expensive, or get it from quests. And since we are, like, so low-tech, it's amazing that we have some. Let's haul it inside, because sometimes you're just having some... Please, pollution unit. I have already so much pollution in my world. Please, stop it. Like, how often have they attacked already? Like, 10 times? It's a group of them, 2 of them. What did they say? No, it's right. It's in history. I am clicking strong things. They will prepare for a while. I don't know how they will be affected by the toxic fallout, because they are wasters. I don't know if they're immune. They probably are not. Unless pollution stimulus counts for them, in which case they will get stronger due to the pollution. Which would be annoying. But doesn't seem like it. Visitors are leaving. I didn't actually realize that we had visitors. Probably because, you know, of all the fallout, why are they outside? Could you stop being in your room, please, Vulture? I need more people who can shoot. And they're beginning their assault. We actually have to go here. Cat, can you get a weapon? Good bow, that's okay. And afterwards, I would like to meet down there. I'm gonna wait until they split up again. Where's the other one? The other one is over there. Why is he over there? What's he attacking? Yeah, I don't know. Either way, we just wait until they start attacking the wall, and then we go around and start, you know, shooting. They don't actually attack because they already have a target, which is why we can, like, reposition right now. And now we can shoot. Yay! And they're fleeing. Perfect. So now we can just go back inside after eating, I guess. Which is annoying, because they could have just waited with eating after they were back inside. Because then, you know... Didn't get granite? Could you please not do that? How about we go back inside? For now. Major break risk? I can imagine. You're going to sleep. How hungry are you? You actually had some food recently. That's nice. Quest expires in a few hours. This is the volcanic winter. We just ignore that quest completely. That's okay. Please, toxic fallout. It has been almost 7 days. I am starving in here. I do not have any animals left to slaughter. You know what? I'm gonna think about what exactly I'm gonna do in between streams, but I feel like this has been a great stream to return to right now. And I'm gonna kind of end it here. I know this wasn't like the perfect ending. The perfect ending would have been once the fallout is over, but you know, that makes the next stream more exciting. Yeah, I would say I'm gonna end the Rimworld section over here, saving the game and going back to the main menu. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. Let me find the real button. Yeah, has been fun to return. It was great to have you all in chat over here. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I might do it like last week, or like 2 weeks ago technically, where I just work on Thursday through like all the work I have to do for university and my job basically. And, you know, grade all this homework, and then I'm done, and then I don't have to concentrate on it during the weekend, which is going to be a lot nicer for Zelda streams. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming Friday. It kind of depends on if I will be done, or like if I manage to get all my work done. If that's the case, then I might stream Friday. Sadly, my plans for Friday, you know, are non-existent for this month, because every Friday something is coming up. It kind of makes like meeting up in groups kind of annoying. So yeah, but hey, I'm at least not as sick anymore, so I can actually return to streaming, which is great, and all that stuff. Otherwise, I've also been thinking about something, and that is I actually want to start designing some stuff. This is like kind of spoiler for like soonish. I've not only been working on my supercard, I've also been working on some designs. This is like a design that's like still a work in progress. Look at this. Look at this over there. It's a chat window. Oh, I love puns. Basically, just as an idea how I'm going to switch over the setting setup basically. But I have to say, this is like very temporary currently. This is basically just a proof of concept how I kind of want to set it up. Like we have like all the games I've played on stream like below me. And I also have like some space where I can put like some memes on top of the shelf. I don't know, maybe hide a goose in there or something like that. And yeah, puns are definitely fun. I definitely have to change some settings about like the just chatting area over there. Currently it just gets like all the messages. I feel like it would probably make more sense to limit it to like the last hour or something like that. In case I use it like in the beginning of stream, it would be kind of weird to have like all the messages from the previous stream in there. I don't know if that works like that. I would have to test that one out. Anyway, kind of a spoiler for like for, I don't know, whenever I actually finish to work on stuff. Like the whole thing about having so many projects to work on is, on one hand, it's really fun. I like to be busy, but on the other hand, like there's always something to do, and you know, I can't actually concentrate for long enough on the same project to finish stuff, which is, you know, attention thing. I don't know. Anyway, back to the whole outro stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I will be back on either Friday or definitely Saturday for Breath of the Wild. And then I'm gonna figure out how exactly I'm going to do like the whole schedule thing. I've mentioned it before, I still have to kind of decide what I'm gonna do with like a Monday and Tuesday streams, for example. I might have to skip them and just go down to like 3 or 4 streams a week. I'm gonna figure it out at some point. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time, and bye-bye.